Hello, everyone. It's nice to see everyone for the third. Is it third, Jimmy? Third annual,
No, fourth or
fourth
fifth, really.
annual,
We've done 3 this year, and we did 1 last year, right?
fifth annual Pub Sports Poker Tournament. First on Black Friday. It's nice to see everyone in the chat as always. Those who have already entered the tournament, thank you guys. It's nice to see you guys. Jimmy,
Yes.
how are you doing? How's your night? You had a lot of action this morning. I'm betting with the bag. It was close to a 4-hour show. How's your evening going?
Well, only 4-0 so far in NHL.
Only? Oh, okay.
Only
Fair.
4-0 so far in NHL. Going up against trends, going up against anything. Damn, please, and cashing everything I've touched in NHL. So I'm pumped up. Oilers -1 was my best bet on the entire sports card. I must have said that, 10 times? They win 5-0. I
Yes, you
had
did say that many a times.
the Oilers -1 and the Kings -1 were my action before I came to the show. Then I've got Stars -1 still left for the evening. I added Rangers -1 at +110 during the show, and they cover that. They went through it. Columbus Blue Jackets, New Jersey Devils, the under 6.5, Jose, at +124. 9 of the last 10 games between these two had gone over. We don't care, do we, Jose? We don't care. These teams can't score on the power play.
Trends don't matter, right?
Devils are missing a whole first line. 2-1 final score. Jose?
Yeah, of course. Trends don't matter.
Well, no, I don't. It's not that they don't matter. I don't care about them. How about that? I don't
You
care about.
spit in the face of the trends.
So I'm excited. So, but now I lost with USC in the last second. That hurt. I lost the under in the football game and the Jets game. That hurt. I cashed the under in Tulane. So I'm 5-2. I feel a ton of hope, man. I feel a ton of hope for a big night. Shout out to everybody joining us. Director 97, Joseph Thompson, the truth teller. We have in the house. Joseph Thompson is going to be here. We need to know his name. It's JT.
Yes, we need everyone to join the poker tournament.
I don't even know if he signed up yet.
Barney's asking about trying to get on the poker from the BetOnline website. There's some tabs there. You'll see them, and they'll say poker, sports, blah blah blah. You'll see them right there. This is what it'll look like when you hit the poker site. You go ahead and hit poker right there in the middle, and then hit download and play online.
Well, Joseph Thompson is a champion in this one. He's not signed up yet, right? Unless he's using a new name just to mess with us.
Joseph, buddy.
Also, there's something else that I've picked up on. You can buy in for the first 7 levels, rebuy, not 3. It said, and I didn't realize that. So we can change it for the next time. And it's only 2,500 chips, so it'll become less important. But you're allowed to buy. You can buy 3 rebuys if you want before the first break. That first break, it doesn't come till after 7 levels. It doesn't come till after an hour and 45 minutes. So lots of time to rebuy. Nasty Nate says liquor in the front, poker in the back, man. Trans Canada says, does this page ever play Go Fish? That's his rock. That's his.
I didn't know how to play that. I didn't know how to play that. That's a white people game.
Don't put that on us, man. Don't put that shit on us, man. Barney, yes, we need you in the tournament, Barney. We need more players. 25 are signed up right now. We pop off in 6 minutes, and I have a feeling that Joseph Thompson is using a different name. If that's possible, it can't be possible, right?
I have no idea. Maybe he just took our money and running away now.
Director 97 plays. Oh, so Barney says, how do I find the tourney? Well, if you go to Real Money Tournaments there, you'll see us pretty early in that because our tournament's popping off in 6 minutes. So you'll see private tourney.
Yeah, or you could just search right there. There's a little search bar when you hit tourneys. Just hit pub there.
Oh, yeah, search tournaments. Yeah, just write pub and search tournaments. Good call. There is Guillermo Zertucci. He's ready to go. Ramon Scott.
That's
I thought that was Razor Sharp, but that's Ramon Scott Poker. RSP Ramon Scott Poker. Hopefully Ramon will.
wow.
And this has been a really long week. You know, I was on live for about 11 and a half hours yesterday, and we won money.
Yeah. You're punchy right now.
We started down a ton, too, and we made it all back and more. And then,
Sure.
you know, we had the almost 4-hour show on Wednesday and again here today. We have
Yep.
a ton of action in right now, and I was tired until I took a sip of that sweet.
Mm.
Yeah, and as soon as it touched my lips, I'm ready to fire. I'm ready to go. And we're popping off now in 5 minutes. Tourney starts in 5 minutes, so we're gonna have.
What are we drinking?
Well, the same old thing, man. It's Captain Morgan spiced. I stopped drinking the Kraken. It was just, it was. I think
It's
it was
too much. Yeah.
I think it was destroying me. That's what I think.
Yeah. You think so? That's fair. That's fair. No, I will admit, I told you before the program or before, I guess yesterday it was. I did some things as well, and it's going to be an interesting developing process to see how it goes for me.
Oh, 26 players now in. 26 players now, and we need more. And we got some great. So Slaughter, top 3 also get $109 tickets to the $250,000 guarantee on December 3rd. That's their biggest tournament. So we get involved in that. Also, $50 bounty on Slaughter and a $25 bounty on myself. Dave, yeah.
Who's in the last longer?
The last longer
you got in there.
There's 4 of us. $50 American a pop. Nasty Nate is in it.
Okay.
Butt Stuff, aka Dave Rogers.
The legend.
I see your cards. That is JT. Or TJ, jeez, it's been. I'm gonna mess up words here because it's been. I've literally had 4 hours sleep now for about, not even like less, max 4 hours sleep for about, I don't know, 2 weeks straight.
No, so I admit, I'm finding words difficult right now as well, Jimmy. So it's gonna be an interesting evening for both of us, especially because we're alone right now. Everyone's invited to join us. If you want to come on stream with us, just shoot me or Jimmy a message. We'll send you the link. We expect to see one half, if not both, of the Earl brothers here tonight. Maybe we'll even see Nasty Nate. Who knows?
We need Ramon Scott. Ramon Scott's got to join us. I hope he knows that. We need him.
Yes, of course. Jay Yim, how do you get to your table? Give it 2 minutes. Apparently, we're starting here in about 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah.
Once you get the 2 minutes are up, you'll see my table.
Oh, name of table and password. The tape. Yes, that's a good question, Big Scott. It's a good question that he can answer.
Not that much.
Barney, the password is Pub Sports NOV. Pub Sports Nov. Pub Sports
all
Nov.
Caps.
All capitals. Yep. This is a private tournament just for us. That's the password right there. We are about to be taken to our tables. If you have a problem with your table, you might if you didn't download it, you might have to go out and come back in. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain, but don't worry that first 10 minutes of anxiety will subside. You'll get in there. It'll all be good once you settle down here. It's a classic thing for everyone. Sharpie gets angry, yells at people. Jimmy panics and runs around. We all have different ways of dealing with that 5 minutes of wait a second, how am I not in my thing yet? So shout out to you guys.
All right, join us on the live stream, Ramon. I have been really taken aback, blown away at how hilarious Ramon is. He's so funny.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to see Ramon and Pubblepalooza. It'll be interesting to have another Ramon at Pubblepalooza. Because I assume, I don't know what people are going to call me now. Everyone's going to call me Ramon. And if Ramon Scott's going to be there, it'll be very interesting. I've never had someone else with my name in a group of friends.
Let's talk about action here. Just left over. I got the Canucks. Oh, wait, we're still going to our table. I got the Canucks and the Stars. I have Oregon State. I'm one of the 1 or 2 people that's on Oregon State. The rest of the thousands are on Oregon. I'm on the under 62 in that game. And then I've got 3 spots in NBA. Rockets +3, Pistons +7.5, as well as the Knicks -5. So I've got I can't do math
yeah.
right now, but I got like maybe 1,800 in action still. So I'm pumped up, man. I mean, this
No,
it's hard.
I'm
I'm
excited to
getting
see
more
it.
calm as I gamble more and more and more in my life. I like the palm sweat. I see it, but it's not nearly leaking.
You sure?
Yeah. Are you in, Barney? Talk to us. Talk to us, Barney. A password: Pub Sports Nov. Nov. Pub Sports Nov. One word in capitals.
And speaking of one words and capitals, let's bring in our guy Ramon Scott in here. Ramon, hello.
There's only room for one Ramon in this tournament.
All right,
I'm in.
nice to see you,
I got a
Ramon.
hand. Oh my gosh, I got a hand. We're in. We're in.
We're in. We are in. We are locked.
Yes, we are
and
in.
loaded. Detroit Lenny in the house. He is in as well. We need more players. You guys have 30 minutes still to sign up. I'm going to table with
plenty of fun.
I'm in a table with Rusia, Big Show, Detroit Lenny's at my table.
Okay.
I'll say this. I don't feel great about my table. I've got heavy hitters in. I've got fucking Tim of Earl Sports Bets fame. I've got Big Scott in there as well, asking me Fed questions. Nasty Nate in there. Rez Mob. Oh man, Joey ET, whoever that is going to be an interesting table. And Detroit Lenny saying he's already all in. Here we go. Good job, Detroit Lenny.
I think he's just in the tournament, Jose. I think it's the Zoom stuff. Right. Yeah. I think it's the Zooms.
Maybe it might be the Zooms. I like that name. I'm gonna harvest that from you as well. Just let you know. I'll give you founders fees if people ask me.
How have you not used Zooms, man? Isn't that what?
Well, this is only a second time on Zooms, so I'm sorry.
Why did you decide to do it on a live stream with us?
There's just not much time to do these things, and me and Helga wanted to do them, so
this is such a bad decision.
But, it's gonna be a fun night. It's gonna be a fun night to see how it all unfolds. It's a horrible decision having all of these tables going off in my headphones right now as I'm trying to show them all, and I just got fucking chips stacking. I'm like, Jesus, this is all in my head now, so I'm gonna go to sleep with this all in my head tonight.
TJ for the screen names, Nasty Nate. That's just his name in the tourney. So it's Nasty Nate butt stuff.
That's all you
I
need
am
to
seated
know.
on Dave's left, by the way. And shout out Poker Ned, just took me down in a really nondescript pot. Even though I made a straight, Poker Ned got there with his flush. Good job, Ned. Well played.
Yeah, this is becoming a pain in my arse here.
I'm mixing it up early, believe me.
Let's see. Do we have any more entries? Yes, we're at 28. It is growing. We need more people to enter. Prize pool at 1260. We need more. I believe
it said the top 5 or 4 get paid as well.
It's 4 right now, which is fine.
And Mr. Slaughter just arrived at my table, and he raised my weak limp, and I just had to fold.
Of course, that sounds like Jeff.
He doesn't mess around. What's going to be our first showcase table, Jose? Take us to our first showcase table.
Yes, that's an excellent question. The real question is, can I get to my table? That's the first pressing.
I don't even see the extra link. You starting the Zoom. I think that's what's happening.
I guess so. This is what's happening here. But we're rocking and rolling here. This is the pain in the ass we get from Google Chrome versus fucking Safari. You dig?
I told you to download it, man.
I know. I'm sorry. I had the earlier in the week where we talked about my computer issues. I factory reset my whole fucking computer, so I basically have a new one right now. I'm trying to figure
my. You get a new Mac?
No, well, I ran out of space and my computer was being a pain in the ass, so I just deleted everything off my computer and got a hard drive to keep everything I needed.
Okay.
So.
There's Mikey D in the house. We need you in this, Mikey. Mikey, are you signed up? 28 players right now. We have 28 players. The top 5 are getting paid at this point. Viper, that's right, man.
Jose, that was a crummy week to have happen to you.
We're sitting 4-0, Vipe, with 3+ lines in that first 4, baby.
Shout out to you. Let's bring on Butt Stuff, by the way, here as well. Shout out to you, Michael, as well. Hey, Butt Stuff, how's it going?
What's up?
Dave, what's
is
happening,
actually our legs are rubbing together right now.
Yeah, I know. You're touching me under the table.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's a showcase table right there. We're getting away. We're getting progress.
You know who's to your left is I think that's Smoke.
Oh, really? Well, Smoke has re-raised.
What's Smoke's name?
Lowrider 03. I think that's him.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Let's see here. You know what? I'm not even caught up in the chat. Okay. He's raised my big blind. I'm going to give him a loose call here out of the big, even though he was under the gun in a raise, but I'm going to have to call him here.
Oh, what a pain! What
Lost a pot here. It looks like I can't fold for that, sir. I don't have anything. My cards aren't even higher than what's on the board.
Oh man!
All right,
this is so annoying.
All right, Smoke, you win.
What was the starting?
Razor Sharp Picks is in. We got Razor. Nice. 29 players. Nice. Razor is
in. Bill math here.
Oh, David, that means Razor will come join us. Okay, it's just starting to build. We're starting to get more players. I'm getting more excited. I was a little nervous. Great. It's so dope, Razor.
I might have to go Bill math.
But yeah, Vipe, my man.
Yeah, that's no good.
Thank you, Vipe, for having my back all the time. But starting out the NHL night 4-0 with 3+ lines feels very, very good.
Yeah, what's going on with my bets? I have no clue.
Oh man,
my action is
right.
Well, we got that Oregon State popping off right in 24 minutes, 25 minutes.
Texas is off. I cashed Baylor. It's not looking good for Marshall. I'll probably go 1-1 in basketball, but we cashed the Akron under for football.
Nice.
I think I gave that out on the show. We'll do okay.
Ooh.
No, we didn't give out the Akron because that game popped off at 12.
That's right. Yeah. So we only gave off Oregon State and Texas. Yeah, Texas. Texas Tech.
It was the under there. What's the score?
7-0. Halfway through the first quarter, and Texas just intercepted the ball on their own 30-yard line, so they got to go down the field.
All right, I have to make some decisions here. I've not been able to fucking play a hand because I'm trying to get it on my fucking computer here. So here we go. We're rocking and rolling finally. And Barry, if you find you have to like that little room or lobby. I can't form words right now, like we've been trying to mention here. That tournament lobby there. You'll see my table. You have to click on that once you start. That's why I'm having issues as well.
How are you feeling, sir? Good?
I'm doing great. I'm just obviously having troubles with this bullshit, but I would be having troubles with this with or without the rooms.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Just a shepherd through all of these random things that I do, apparently. He was there for the Baseball World Classic. Now he's here for this. He's always there for me, that Dave Rogers.
There you go. I am.
Gee, isn't it great that Razor showed up? What's the best browser for BLO Poker? I downloaded it and I've had no problems.
Yeah, I would probably say download it because I'm having hell, but I'm having hell doing it because I'm trying to show the screens and everything. So that's why I'm having
This is such a complicated show to Zoom for. So
I know. Yeah.
May God bless him.
Yeah.
May God bless him.
Yeah. That's why when you guys see me go silent here and I'm just staring at my computer screen for a little bit, that's just me trying to fucking figure this shit out here.
29 players. We have 29 players. We need more. You still have 21 minutes for late registration.
You know what really pisses me off when I have a fucking good hand and I'm trying to do all this shit and I fucking fold the hand because I can't get there in time. So shout out to me.
What's the blind How long are the blind levels?
15-minute levels. You actually have 7 levels for rebuys.
Okay.
An hour and 45 minutes rebuy. So lots of time. It's actually the same blind structure and everything as we did in our last tournament. It's just regular. Remember, we started at like, I don't know, 200, 400 or something.
Yeah.
No, that's all. That's the only difference.
It starts off at 1020.
Yeah, it was totally different. For like, we started with like a massive amount of chips. Just everything was higher, right? And this,
yeah, it was still 125 big blinds.
yeah. But
I was going to say it's still, the math is still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Praise the fucking Lord. We figured it out, guys. The runes were not going to stop me today. Here's your table one. Finally, as we have the action starting to go. Stimio G. We have the other half of Nick Earl Sports Bets there. Razor is in there. Khakis. It seems like I can't read, though, obviously. G Funk Ski.
We need to know Joseph Thompson's name in the tournament. Oh, Joe at T. Okay, it's just Joe at T, and he's already in second. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah. He's okay. That makes sense because he was chirping me about playing a hand. So I guess I am going to play a hand or two now, Joseph. Would be nice.
So
nice
what's the who's in the last longer? It's Jimmy,
you, me,
TJ.
TJ, and Nasty Nate.
And Nate. Okay.
Okay, right. Kelly McInnes is stuck in the lobby. Kelly, talk to us. Let's get you hooked up.
Yeah. Make sure you have those pop-up blockers.
Pop-up blockers, you have to have that. Yeah, I got
pop-up blockers.
Yeah, so you
turn this shit off.
You got to turn it off because it won't. Your window won't pop up when you sign on.
Yeah, try that. Also, it's easier if you download it, but I had to do the
download the client.
Yes.
And Kelly, there's lots of time. It's very low blinds right now, so there's no need to be concerned.
Yeah, as Joseph Thompson saying, I haven't even played a hand yet. I'm about to start playing right now, so it's nice. And there's the money. Correct me if I'm wrong. Our chips were a lot higher in the other tournaments, correct?
Yeah, but it's the same amount. Okay, Kelly McInnes is trying to find out where that is. He's in the poker rooms.
Hey, Jose, go ahead, Jim.
Kelly, are you trying to find the tourney where it is? Oh, Dodge 7071 said, just setting up my account. Boys, I'll enter. Beautiful. You got 18 minutes. We need you in. But
beautiful, yeah. I'll show you here again. You just have to go from this main screen there, and you have a search bar, and it's just type in pub there in the search bar. You'll come up, and then you'll hit tournament lobby, that green little thing there, and then it'll come up. Hopefully you have your pop-ups turned off, or like I said, your pop-up blockers turned off. I can fucking get back to my thing. But yeah.
Hey, don't sweat it, Jose. Remember, the best players in the world sometimes don't even show up until the first couple levels are over.
So it's Pub Sports. It's a private tournament, Kelly, and then you need our password. So just type pub in the search.
Yeah. And again, it'll look like this there, Kelly. And you'll have all those tournaments, and then you just type in that small little search bar. It's hard to see because the search bar is pretty small, but pub there, and then you'll hit tournament lobby and the whole thing. Password is Pub Sports Nav, all capitals. There we go.
Barney says won't let me register. Is it because you're not putting the password in? You need the private passwords.
Or remember, Barney, you have to transfer your funds from your sports book to your poker thing as well, and you do that with that green cash sign.
Okay,
as well there in the top corner. So make sure you have money in your poker account, because they're technically two separate accounts.
Barney will need help. He needs help figuring out things a lot, quite often.
Oh yeah.
So,
all right.
When you can't see Ramon, his pallbearer really goes up as well. We have liver. What are we eating there? Oh no, it's a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, that does sound
bad timing. I tried to order it before the.
Some Zod.
Ramon, I think your diet's worse than mine. Every time I've seen you eat on screen, it's fucking pizza.
Yeah, good diet.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, if I don't show up for the show, you gotta just sound the alarm.
You know what happened. Just heart attack.
Sound the alarm.
Oh man. All right, good action going on.
All right,
here,
we have Big Show. Big Show got what bad luck. Big Show straight. We needed this on the showcase table. Jose, wow. Big Show has a
Big
straight.
Show got ganked.
Yeah, it's such bad. That's just the worst luck. He had a straight. He had it already, and then the straight 10 to the ace, a beautiful high straight, and it was ganked with a ridiculous full house on the river.
Let's go to that lovely table of yours, Jimmy, and see how things are rocking and rolling over there.
We just lost a key member, so we have our first eliminated.
Come back, Big Show. You got plenty of time. You saw that.
No, he's not. He's bounced. Okay, so Kelly's in tournaments, but it's not showing anything. So tournaments.
Yeah, so then go to that search bar, Kelly, and hit pub and you might be a thing because it's already started. So that's why there might be a thing in your settings where it says only show tournaments that are upcoming or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Thank
show
you,
upcoming only. Yeah.
Yeah. Take that off. Go to in progress. Yeah.
But I see it right here, 28 to 29, late registration, Kelly.
Thank you, Dave. Like obviously, again, having trouble formulating words, playing, and all this as well.
Yeah, if actually because there is late reg, it should show. It should be there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I see it. We need Barney and Kelly.
All right, guys, I'm officially in the tournament. I've bluffed my way to a victory. So thank you, Jonathan Yim. That is how that goes. That's where we officially know I'm in the tournament.
Oh, so Barney has it. He put in pub. Oh, no, you missed the S. That's pub Portsmouth. You missed the S, Barney.
I'm gonna hope that he put it in correctly when he typed it in. But Barney, just make sure you have the funds from your poker account in your sportsbook account. Make sure that all is working.
It also won't let him register either. So
yeah, there you go.
Barney.
All right, let's go.
Still 13 minutes for late registration.
Yeah,
Let's go back to table one. Table one has Ski and Stimio G razor sharp picks in here as well. I see your cards, which I believe is our guy JT here. And by the way, Jonathan Yim is saying he's just here to donate. Jonathan, hey, welcome to the club, Poppy.
Jonathan's a good man.
Wow. Jimmy, I'm glad you're not looking at the chat right now. You're just too focused.
No, I've seen him. I saw Frankie in there.
Your alter ego is back. Yeah. You know, Helga asked me a good question the other day. Is there some PTSD when you go through drive-thrus or anything like that?
Oh no, not at all.
No.
I mean, after I shot the film for maybe 10 years, whenever I'd be anywhere, I would think of the worst case scenario, like how would I die in the situation? But then that went away.
Sure. It's only 10 years of picturing your death anywhere. That's nice. No, I get it. That's I was the same way with these poles in the back of a car yesterday. All right, table 2 here as we bounce around.
Houston up.
Your table.
Houston up 13-7 early on the Nuggets. On those Rockets. Toronto smashing, grabbing the Bulls, but hard to back them as a favorite. And then Tampa Bay, Carolina is 8 minutes in. Winnipeg, Florida started off as well. I'm not in on any of those games.
Well, at least you're right about the market always knowing about the Raptors, huh?
I don't think the market moved enough. What did it end up at?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying at least they started off as favorites. You know, how many times are going to be favorites this season, I guess. The Bulls are they're playing the Bulls, right? I forget.
Oh, do you know what, Jose? Already. This is ridiculous. I was trying to get my action in after the show. But we finished the show at like right. I didn't get the Magic bet in, and they went out right. They went out right by
Yeah, of
7,
course.
whatever.
Yeah,
But
of course.
that cost me $136.
I did get a nice feeling in my stomach when I looked at my locals website and I saw the Magic bet that we have in there. You guys got a ridiculous like 1,000. I only got plus 640 or whatever it is.
On what?
For their
the division?
Division? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out not the conference, but divisions. Yeah.
Okay, we need to help Kelly McInnes get into the tournament. He's trying here. So I wonder what could be going wrong. Are you sure you're in real money? Because there's like on the top, you'll see we got to get Kelly in. He's ready to go.
Yeah. Big Scott just took me out back and showed me what's what. So shout out to you, Big Scott.
Oh, Detroit Lenny says pop-up blockers. He guarantees it.
Yeah, pop-up blockers are a hoe, obviously, and like we said, make sure
getting rid of those pop-up blockers. And how would you do that? How do you do that?
Well.
In Chrome. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you go ahead, Ramon.
I was just going to say, in the URL bar where you have, if you go all the way to the right, there's a little icon there that kind of has the pop-up blocker thing. You know what I'm saying? You say it, sir.
Yeah, no, it'll be
Barney's
right
in.
there.
Barney is in. We need to get
beautiful
Kelly McInnes in.
Nasty Nate and I are going heads up right now. I wish I could show the screen.
Oh, Nasty Nate might get knocked out the box, man.
The Nasty Nate his stack is looking a little low. His stack is looking. You know what, Nasty Nate? I'll give you the chance to double up against me. Let's just put you all in.
Jesus Christ.
And I'll give you the chance to double up here. Sorry, it took me a second there to make that bet, Nate. What do you have here? Do you have an ace? Do you have the 10?
Yeah, he's got money. I want to, Kelly, hit me on the DM. I think it must be your pop-up blockers. So what does he have to do? He's messaged me. He's got to press? What's the term I'm looking for? I barely slept this week. So he's in Chrome. Right. So he needs to. What does he need to do? Can you hit me with this, Dave?
What are we talking about?
I'm trying to help Kelly.
What's the problem?
I think it's the pop-up blockers, that stuff.
Okay, so
but let me just make sure you can find the tournament. Can you find the tournament? Let's start there.
Yes. Nasty Nate did in fact take me out back to show me what's what, by the way. So that was the most predictable thing ever. Nate, I think you owe me a beverage at Publipalooza now after that. So thank you. You're welcome.
Big Scott says download the app. Why don't you try doing that? But he needs to be able to find the tournament. He only has 8 minutes now, 7 minutes.
Come on, Kelly, get in here. Big Scott, thank you for fucking that up, though. You would have took me for more than I had there.
Hold on, Smoke. You got aces?
He's trying to figure out how to remove the pop-up blockers.
Aces, Smoke?
Okay, well, what'll happen is when he comes in, well, first, what browser is he in? This can get kind of complicated.
He's in Chrome.
Okay, in Chrome. Go out and get back in, start all over, get in, do it quickly. What'll happen is up on the right, there will be an X or something up in the top right of your browser. You click on it and it'll say allow pop-ups, block pop-ups. It'll be automatic.
Yeah, I wasn't very good at that. I mean, even though I did one of my first jobs was like tech support where you'd like guide people what to do on the computer over the phone.
But you got to get into the tournament and register, and
and then you can do that, right?
Yeah,
because then it won't be coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, great,
lads! I might not be long for this tournament either, so it should be fun to see how long I last now.
That's a cool table. Earl, Razor, Stimmy, and that's TJ's. I see your cards there, Dave, who's in our last longest. So what did
You see my cards?
No, that's a player's name.
Oh.
Kelly got kicked out.
It's not the pop-up
spam calls too. There we go.
Let's try to do this. You go there. Okay. So at the very top of the screen, you're going to see your name and then a house and then 2 cards and then a like a trophy cup. Click on that. You might not be in the tournaments tab. You might be in the cash, some other tab. It's at the
He's
top.
not even found the tournament to register. Yeah, that's what we got to get him to.
Okay, Kelly, go up to the top of when you sign in to the poker. The poker's a part of it, not the sportsbook part of it. At the top, there's a house, some cards, a trophy, a chip, a W. Hit the trophy. That's the tournaments tab. It'll take you to the tournament page, and that's where you can search. Because when you sign in, it takes you to a promo page. It doesn't take you to.
Yeah, that's right.
I hope that helps.
Hi.
We just lost Red's Mob in a 1v1 against Daddy Drunk.
Oh
no.
wow. Res Mob's a good poker player. So is his
Rebuy
wife.
is available.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think he.
hey.
I think.
Don't cry.
Take that
Rebuy.
I don't know if he's going to rebuy here, so it'll be interesting. I guess we'll see. He's not
He
in my
did not
table,
rebuy.
so.
He is being eliminated.
Oh, Reds. I hate to see that. I will be transparent in saying I have a pretty decent hand. So this might be my last hand, so we'll see how that goes. I do have like 6 people at my table.
Can we watch
on
your
this
table
hand
then?
as well.
Take us to your table.
Everyone's watching this, unfortunately.
You can see his card. You can see his cards then.
Yeah, that's the shit part. Everyone like Nasty Nate's here, Big Scott, Card Shark, Jay Yim also watching. Shout out to you guys. They're trying to take my shit right now.
K Wolf, yeah, you got to cut your bonuses if you want to bring it over. You got to call in and get them to shut down your bonuses.
Yeah, if they're nice and you have, because that has to do with the rollover. You have to hit a rollover from the bonuses because people were taking the bonus money and going to poker and running it up. But they did at one point. I had a very small rollover on something. I called in and they removed the rollover for me. They were nice about it.
That's what we do. That's what us bonus whores do.
Yeah, Dodge. The only thing you can do is ask them to cut the bonus, but they'd have to do that.
Thank you. Thank you, Big Scott. I had to pull up the testicles to call him and put me all in. And I only had a pair of 4s, so shout out to me.
And it was enough?
Yeah, it was enough. He only had high cards, so that was
He said he gave you that one.
Yeah. I needed it bad. I needed that. Thank you, Big Scott there. I'll be right back.
Look how happy he is. That's the happiest I've ever seen him in my life.
He definitely looks like, if I didn't know, I would say, "What are you on?" And he shaved for the event too. That's even better.
Yeah, I don't see. He must be doing a very small amount because I don't want to be inside.
Really? Yeah. No, he definitely he had to, or he has a super high tolerance. He probably microdosed.
Well, this is the second time of his life doing it.
I think the first time I did a ton. The second time I did it, I did like a gram, and I could drive.
Well, let's not talk about that publicly. But
yeah, well, it's statute limitation. Go, it was 20 years ago.
Juan Ruiz, get in. The password is this. Juan Ruiz, we need you. It's this. It's a pub sports. No,
all that was good just now.
Yeah.
All caps.
Yeah, look at the big smile on his face. I've never seen you this happy in my life. Maybe this is the tonic. I have friends that do a microdosing podcast. 2 comics, they microdose every week, do a podcast and love it, swear by it.
Yeah, thanks to the sponsor of this night, Debbie Cab.
Dodge, they won't let you transfer to poker if you have the bonus.
Up with Dave, man, on my right. I'm telling you.
Uh-oh, bye-bye Earl, says Razor. Bye-bye Earl.
Which one?
Not Tim. Tim's beside me.
Oh, it's Nick. Well, Tim's the big mouth. He's the one I want to get eliminated.
No, it's
Nick.
Nicholas. Nicholas is done. Okay, he has the tournament. He's hitting register like crazy. He's got less than a minute to register. Get in, Kelly.
Get in, Kelly.
Come on. The password. I just put it in the chat. It's Pub Sports Nov.
Pub Sports NOV.
God damn it, Nate. I keep fucking losing to Nate heads up. You son of a bitch.
Blown on that pot and I would have run away.
That's two.
Get in. He's still got time. He's still got seconds.
The stream here, Mr. Slaughter, by eating my pizza on cam. I'm very hungry.
Nate, that's
Kelly,
two
get in. You're so close.
What do I want to do?
And he did not get in.
Attention, tournament players. The limits have increased. Next hand, you're going up 30 and 60. Dealers be advised.
Damn.
We lost Kelly.
Sucks. We're gonna have to do another tournament. So Kelly. No, actually, you can just bet that. You can bet the action. But.
I'm pretty sure I have a better hand than two of the three, but I'm gonna fold it. Stupid.
TJ, this is the first time, but you know what? TJ, rebuys are open for a long time here, but we can switch it next time. So, Jose, can you take a picture of the situation that we have on level? Maybe I could do it here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what situation we're talking about here.
I can do it.
Guess not. The fuck does this fucker?
I'm officially going into a all-in situation. It's pre-flop. This should be fun. It will definitely free me up for more activities. Oh well, everyone folded like cowards. No one wanted to call my pair of eights. No one wanted to call my eights.
Detroit Lenny, you can rebuy for 7 levels. You can rebuy until the first break. There's no rush on rebuying. And we haven't had anybody rebuy yet.
Just remember, when you go all in, it works every time but the last.
That's true.
We got Drunk Daddy 99. That's the last time I want to say his name out loud.
Yeah, he's beside me, and he's been taking some chips.
No. Jose did not put a bounty on it. He decided to put that money into mushrooms instead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, again, I will say, shout out to Dabby Cab as a sponsor of this evening. I did drive to Dallas for these rooms, and then I guess it is worth it, I suppose. Huh. Yeah, and by the way, I just took one, so it wasn't. I'm not even tripping my ass, ladies and gents.
Yeah, Jose, how are you close to places like the Lodge or the Texas Poker Club?
I do not play poker in person. Shout out to my guy Topset. He ripped off my playing cards in person virginity at a casino. We played blackjack together. It lasted obviously like 20 minutes before I lost all my money. So shout out to him. But yeah, no, I've never played in person. But I know I have a couple of friends that play all the time, and they're grinders out there.
Yeah, well, Texas has quite a poker scene.
Austin.
All right. I'm all in. Suck my balls, Scott. I'm still alive.
You guys loving life.
No, we're trying. We're absolutely trying. It's nice to see Ramon's table here as well. It's Jeff, butt stuff.
That's me.
Good table here. Good table. Oh man, this is I really did get sat with the heavy hitters. It's pretty disgusting that I'm here with Big Scott, JEM, Nasty Nate, Drunk Daddy, who obviously no one wants to say his name, and Tim, my favorite of the Earl Sports Bet brothers.
Tim's your. Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna be transparent, I still don't know which one's which. So.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Tim's the ugly one.
Fuck you, Nate. I'll fold. I've learned my lessons. You bastard. I can't wait to donate in person as well. That's my favorite time as well. When we have a Publipalooza's poker tournament, it's gonna be a great time.
The poker tournament's fun.
Yeah. Poker tournament is fun. I do have to look at Jimmy beside me at the end of every hand to let me know if I won or lost, though. But that's what adds to the fun of it, you know? Father-son things. Father-son things. What stuff? You all right over there?
Yeah, it's just the way people play annoy me sometimes.
Hey, you're on my right, buddy. You gotta start entering.
That's good for you. It's
I'm
way
having
better.
tough-
It's not good for me. You're fucking ex-poker dealer sitting to my left. I don't want that.
Well, we're watching the action unfold in front of us all here, and it's going to be fun to see how it all shakes out here,
It's
Jeff.
just the
Butt
way they
stuff.
raise the raising. Like that other hand that we 4 of us were in, it was like limit.
You calling out Mr. Slaughter for nuisance raising. You're
Yes.
very disrespectful, Dave.
Well,
The man
I'm sorry.
who
I'm
runs
sorry.
the show, he nuisance raised us.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Oh, man. Man. I have 500
Your
chips.
You probably
500
made a
chips
straight
left.
right here, Dave. See, you probably threw away an 8.
I sound like Phil Hellman complaining. Is that the guy that made the
There's no Phil Hellman.
mayonnaise, or do you mean Phil Helmuth? You mean the
He's talking about
mayonnaise
the
guy or the
mayonnaise
poker guy?
Talking about the mayonnaise guy.
The mayonnaise guy.
You know who?
I know. I heard the mayonnaise guy does complain quite a bit. So.
Bill Philmath, world poker champion. I figured
Nate, just fold.
in those videos.
Nate, I don't want you in this hand right now, my man. Just fold
Can
this
we
out.
see your table? Why? Oh, we can't see your table because then we'll see your cards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But somebody
It's
else
tragic.
could share Jose's. Like I could go there and open up
Thank you,
Jose's
Nate.
screen and share it, and then it could be brought in, or somebody else could.
Dude, all right. Now, Drunk Daddy's saying he wants no funds. He wants no
Understand, Jimmy?
thrills, nothing all at all. He wants to go put me all in. So I'll go all in with you, Drunk Daddy, and we'll have fun
Oh.
here.
Why can't we watch?
Did I win? Let's see.
understand, Jimmy?
I did not. I did not win, unfortunately, lads. So there goes my there goes mine there. So that's tragic.
I was hoping you win so you could say thank you, Daddy, after the end.
I would have, and I would have. You know I would have. But all right, now I can focus on more production aspects of this. So this is gonna be a great time.
And you seem so happy. Happiest I've ever seen him.
Wow.
This is probably the best thing for him. Oh, we're down to 3 tables, I'm guessing here.
Yeah,
Derek
makes
Brunson
my
has won his
life
big
easier.
match tonight at the PFL Championships. Derek Brunson, unanimous decision over Ray Cooper.
Yeah, Dylan Med was trying to talk about some bets in PFL. If I'm don't do UFC that much, damn sure I'm not going to know PFL.
Well, with no UFC this week, and the fact that the big story just within the last week and a half was PFL buying Bellator.
Yeah,
They're going to combine the two organizations and end up doing some sort of maybe merging the titles here, get a big gate by making them fight each other.
For the poker action here, let's go through the tables here. Because I'm going to be coherently doing this, hopefully without tripping up, and I'm going to be very eloquent during this. So table 1 here, Tim Razor on his last legs. Shout out to Razor. Low Rider 03. I want to keep calling him khakis, but it's Kish. I don't know. G-Funk, Ski. I see your cards, aka TJ in there, and then our daddy over there that's drunk. Shout out to him as well. Table 2 here, as we'll make our journey around the poker room here. We have Joe E.T. there, Joseph Thompson. Shout out to you, Joe. Make You Bust 35. That could be taken a lot of ways. Rushia, RX Lex, whoever that is, the zombie there. James the Bag all in, by the way. That's why he's so quiet in there. And James comes through. He comes through there. Nasty Nate sitting beside him. Check, bluff. Detroit Lenny.
I wonder if. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, that's it. Go ahead.
Is that everybody?
Yeah, that was everyone. for at least this table. But we'll watch and see what happens and see what Jimmy does here. Jimmy, you're alive. It's nice to see you. You were quiet there. It's telling you had some action.
Yeah.
Nasty Nate has a picture of a girl in a bikini with no arms.
Wait,
Yeah.
well, maybe it's that famous surfer. Maybe it's that famous.
No, I think it was one of those things they do on Medicated Mondays where they'd say "Would you" or whatever.
I find myself interested right away.
I am too. I'd much rather have. We did a "Would you rather" on my channel, and there's some really really bad ones. But one of them was a girl. Would you rather have a girl with no arms or no legs? And I definitely choose no arms, 100%. She can't stop you when you do certain things. like.
Oh God! I knew Dave was going right there.
Yep. But also, like obviously, like if you're from the back guy, like if they have no legs, that looks strange, right? She just rest her head on the pillow like this.
Sure.
Kelly, we'll fix that for the next one. We'll set a date for the next one and start building it up. And
yeah.
Well, there's a chat. You can talk. I don't want to talk. I don't even see what people say.
Yeah, it's a good time. We're watching your table right here again. Butt stuff. Ramon Scott there. Big Scott here as well. In there as well. Poker Med and Ian, Nick Carter, Jonathan Yim, Jeff, and William 28 all in this table, the third and final table here. So very fun. Very fun. And Oregon State is kicking off now. So shout out to Oregon State.
It's a big game. It's nice to go in this late.
Yeah, Real Deal Prime. That's actually kind of funny. She's that kind of idiot that would do that. Name her kid Beverly Hills.
Well, as someone that's going to have
big double up in my table for Detroit.
I tried to slow play some kings there, and Jeff got there on the turn, and he was nice enough to just bet small.
Nick Carter joining us. Nick Carter joining us from Montreal. Nice, man. I don't see Nick enough.
Sure.
I haven't seen Nick since SBR days.
Shout out to Nick. I don't know who Nick is, but he seems like a great guy.
Yeah, no, he was always mine. J Dub asking if you burned your Jets jersey yet.
No, but I instead took my talents to UTSA and I watched their season collapse right there. So it was a good viewing experience all around for me today.
Tulane was almost one of my best bets, and it was a late cut, but at least I moved on the under.
Well, I mean, it was a classic. Like Texas A&M fires their coach. Now they're gonna hire. They're interviewing Jeff Traylor. He says he's not gonna go, but who knows? Put the death seat of that in the players right before the week of a big game. It was all classic. It was just as you scripted, especially because senior night was last week with fucking Frank Harris, and he just busted his nut last week and didn't save any for this week. It was classic.
First in-conference loss in 2 years.
Yeah, it was disgusting. Yeah, and if he does leave, if I was Jeff Traylor, I would leave.
But that means that you were at the last loss before this.
Yeah,
in the rain, in North Texas.
Yes, yeah. It was a horrible time. But the week before was great. I did do a mini power rankings of the best or the most important UTSA football games. And that week before, Oscar Cardenas game was number 4. So it was nice. But it looks like I have to care about a bowl game this year. Maybe UTSA will be in the Fenway Park Bowl, and we'll go hang out in Nasty Nate. Who knows?
That'd be dope.
It would be nice.
J Dub says, does UTSA lose when Jose shows up? No. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Typically, they do, actually. No, I that does happen. Shout out to the double overtime loss against Houston in front of my face as well. That was really
rough.
That chapped my ass. And then this year as well, I'm a season ticket holder, but I went to like 2 games this year for UTSA. Not even 2 games, 1.5 games, because I left in the half during the half of Army getting or us getting stomped by Army. So yeah, no, I'm bad luck. That's what we're saying here. I'm bad luck, J-Dub. You can say it. All right, Jimmy. Pairs of sixes pull you through? Sure.
I'd love a pair of sixes.
1-0 Dallas, Vipe. God, let's fucking pull out. If we can pull out the broom for the Knucks game, throw on my Linden jersey and pull out a goddamn broom. Might have to do Zooms like Jose.
Well, Jimmy, I will just pump your brakes. Dallas doesn't play 60 minutes. They're a 2-period hockey club, is what I saw with my own very 2 eyes. I did get a good chuckle. I told you this, Jimmy, and I'll tell you, Ramon and Dave, this. I went with Helga and one of her friends to the Stars game, but we all went with Bruins stuff. I had 3 Bruins jerseys, and I gave them my Bruins stuff. So I told them as soon as we got out of the car, I was like, over under 20 minutes, someone's going to say something to us. We get into the line to get in. The Bruins played last week. I was like, all right, here we go. It's great. And it's like, hey, Chara. I was like, oh, here we go. Oh, boy. So it was good times. Good times, yeah.
Oh, man. Nice.
What are you doing here, Rask?
Nice tits char would have been my go-to, man.
Yeah. It would have been nice.
Only if you were wearing the Chara jersey. That would be important.
I unfortunately, I was too harassed. Rask, Marchand, and Chara. I don't know which one of the 3 you want to be, but I think Tuukka might be the low end there. Good little hand we've got here, Bruin. Jimmy, Nasty Nate, Detroit Lenny. See what happens here. We might have to do a New Year's edition of this of some sorts. Get away from your families. Come play poker before the New Year's begins. Dave's like, God, $50. I can't even bother to show up.
No. I don't know.
I'm a high stakes player. I only pay for fucking $600.
No. I'm not. I don't even know how to explain it. I'll just shut up.
Fair enough. I do love zooming through all these tables here, and we're going back to Ramon, Butt Stuff, Jeff, Jonathan Yim's table here, and our friend Nick Carter. Shout out to Jalen Carter.
Nick Carter out of Montreal, Quebec. Contact dances.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Is that I guess that all Texas places are contact. I don't know. I just don't understand that.
I'm not anything, Lenny. I'm getting very marginal hands, and I guess what it's forced. what I should do is just not think about playing the hands I'm thinking about playing.
Are you mad I'm limping in every pot?
No, it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with me, actually, and my decision making, and the frustration of not getting any calls.
I will admit, the only time I think of Montreal in my day-to-day life is when someone says it, and then I can't help but think about this.
La plus grande franchise dans la histoire du hockey.
How about all? I went.
He got fired. He's already gone, right?
I worked when I was working for a computer company. Went around to trade shows. I went to the old Montreal Forum. The Canadians beat the Maple Leafs 7-0, and there was a massive fight. And that's the only game I went there, but I remember it. 7-0. Not a great game, obviously, but it was the best fight I've ever seen. I think. A little different back in those days.
Well, it's still there.
I was disappointed.
It's still there, and there's a comedy club in there.
Wow.
Right now, and I played it a few times before I switched jobs, and it's a great comedy club. Comedy Nest. And it's right in the forum.
Yeah.
And they still have downstairs they have some of the benches and stuff like that, the penalty box.
I'm sure that no one's ever been like, Trevor Linden used to bleed right there, and now we're doing comedy here.
Well, the comedy club isn't like on the ice. It's like on the level 3 or whatever.
Disappointing. I wanted to be on the ice. That'd be awesome.
But it's cool being in there. Like you do get a sense of the history of the building and all that. Oh, Queens against Queens. Look at that.
What?
That's crazy.
All right, let's keep it rolling here. Let's see what Jeff
Hello,
and
ladies.
Nick Carter butt stuff in this hand as well, with his nemesis Jeff on the other side.
My nemesis.
What are you doing, butt stuff? Butt stuff is betting. And there's folds around. Butt stuff conquers the day yet again. More butt stuff.
Who doesn't want more butt
foreseeable
stuff?
How do you know when
future.
someone has bought in? I thought last time you got a little number beside it. This time you don't?
Lady, stay down.
I do not know. It's a great question. Back to your table, though, Jimmy. Maxing 8. 1 arm, 2 arms, maybe. Wow, look at all these. 6s and 5s galore. What are we going to rock and roll here?
Detroit Lenny, respect. Rebuying. So, Nate, the 4 of us in the last longest, none of us have rebought. We'll have to keep an eye on it. I guess easy with 3 tables. So we have
no one's going to be dishonest about it. No one. I don't.
No. That's not. But I thought last time we played, you could see when someone had rebought, and I can't see anything here.
Can you still rebuy?
Yeah, you can rebuy until the first break, and the first break isn't until after an hour 45.
Oh, right. We still have 45 more minutes to go, it seems, then. Well, actually, I guess we started at 45-ish, so probably longer.
Houston is up 43-21 on the Nuggets.
Well, you said it. Everyone, that line was bet or place, so everyone wanted to bet the Nuggets. Houston coming power right in the cushion. It's kind of disgusting. It makes me really angry every day that Joe Mazzulla doesn't know what he's doing, and Ime Udoka is just a really good coach, and all because he just couldn't keep his hands to himself. Disgusting stuff. All right, RX Lex here and Z Zombies. What do we got here? Checks all around, and there we go. A little pair of 10s. Conquers the day. Conquers the day. TJ asking the crucial questions. Who the fuck is Drunk Daddy? Great question. Great question.
Flames have tied it up 1-1 with the Stars. That's fine. You want the Stars to keep working.
Yeah, again, they will switch off if they have a 3-0 lead. Nice tits, Chara.
Were you wearing the Chara jersey?
No, I was not. I was too harassed, but it just,
then I would say
it
nice
just makes
tits.
me laugh.
Nice tits, Rask. That would be my.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here laughing about it in my head now. It's kind of disgusting what the Flames did to their franchise by trading a Kachuk. They were such a nice story. I like the Flames, like their colors, and they just fucked it up. I'm sure, Jimmy, you feel the very opposite, but...
Well, we should have drafted Kachuk, but Jim Benning's such an ass clown.
Yeah, you took... I forget the guy's name, but he's some Russian guy. Olyu Levy.
Yeah, there you go. Good work.
Look at me. The shrooms can't conquer me today.
No, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, my third eye was open. It's almost like you say this frequently.
Still, knowing Oli Ulevi, he doesn't play in the NHL.
Yeah, he's probably a fucking Finnish farmer somewhere. Fucking Oli. Up, touchdown Oregon. They're wearing their disgusting throw-up greens as well.
How long is the game?
Oh,
How much time's gone by?
6 minutes left in the first, so it's they've probably each had a drive or two. I haven't been watching, obviously, but final. And yes, Big Scott, I think the shrooms did help me with Oli Ulevi there. It helped me. The tongue is looser now, apparently. And Kelly, the Spurs have been getting smacked recently. As a sad owner of a Spurs to make the playoffs ticket, it's nice to just check up on that. No. It's nice to at least have the magic.
So we have. Oh no, keep going. I didn't mean.
No, I was going to say I was swept up in Wemby mania too, but go ahead.
It was just it's really fun that we get Spurs Suns Saturday of Pulapalooza.
Yeah, we'll see who goes. We'll see who ends up going.
Oh, I'll go. I'll go to that. That's different than UFC for me. I went to the last NBA game.
You did.
What night is it?
Yes.
Saturday.
I'll go for sure.
Yeah, it's a really fun stadium, sure. and like if we go early, right, we can get that spot, where you
how it doesn't really matter.
How early?
It's not going to get like super packed, so I think we'll be fine.
But how early? But those seats get taken right away.
There's not even seats; it's just standing room.
Yeah, but it's nice standing room.
Yeah, and people usually just get their seats and shit because it's cheap. It's nice. J-Dub, if Wemby dunked the ball more and drove to the lane, that'd be more enjoyable. And if our coach was
bigger, he's just not big enough yet. He needs to, hang out around the perimeter.
And there's not a point guard on the team as well. That doesn't help either. It hurts. It hurts. I'm definitely a passive Spurs fan now, and it's hurt me to see that Jeremy Sohan just continues to run the point into the ground.
Smoke and Mirrors, they're not giving us breaks every hour. I can't explain. But don't worry, we can start asking for everything the way we want it. I thought
see how it's done, Dave. Thanks a lot, Big Scott, for the donation. I'm sorry, man. That was rude of me.
Oh, that was good.
Just exposed, not that everybody knew I was already playing crap.
They're giving us a break every hour 45. That's way too long. So we'll get this fixed for next one. We need to write these notes down. I'll do it.
Yeah, again, Jimmy, it's all you. Your poker playing Jim. By the way, poker probably I would assume Friday night of Pulapalooza, and then that's why we keep the table there for the rest of the weekend.
We'll have we'll have the poker tournament. I would like Jeff to negotiate it into the deal.
Well, hold on. I think you do a great job when you're fucking polluted, in there. But I know your negotiating tactics. It's hard and firm at first, and then when they counter, you just say yes to whatever they counter.
What am I supposed to do? I walk away. They just let me walk away. I'm like, it's so annoying. Like, you really just gonna let me walk away?
Oh my god, it kills
me. Every time it's so both years being the same amount, $150.
Oh man, that was good. That was good. Yeah. They're like, yeah, you had good negotiating tactics. You came in there with a plan, you executed it, and then they blew through the defense, and then that's all you had to do. You had to accept what you were given.
The walk away was so dumb though. Like slowly walking away, like just kind of waiting for something and nothing. So stupid.
Fuck, that kills me. Yeah,
What
so
up,
a
Abby?
poker tournament on Friday. And by the way, I've been my eyes have just been watering for the last like fucking 30 minutes. It's been disgusting.
This
at
is the
point.
happiest I've ever seen in my life. I think
Ugh.
this is the perfect thing for you.
Well,
Get over
who
it.
knows? Who knows? I'm doing this again, but I'm doubling my dosage at the beginning of December, so that should be interesting. Oh man.
Well, it's good to know you
That's
have
fun.
a disciplined schedule.
Yeah, thank you. No, I'm obviously a pussy when it comes to eating things, so putting these things down is a challenge. It's
Dave
one of
often
those things I have
refers
to
Dave often
go ahead.
refers to some days where maybe eating a little paper back in the day.
Sure.
And I remember
Yeah.
hanging out at some parks, and we kind of got busted. And they were talking about driving on acid. I mean, we had 5 people holding the steering wheel, man. We're like, give me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, the
All
blinds went
right,
up.
let's.
2-1 Dallas.
The blinds
go.
went up.
4-3 Islanders. Who would have thunk that game would be so high scoring? 1-0 Carolina.
All right, I have to switch tables, and then I'm going to find my computer charger real quick.
The Rockets are up 56-32. I hope you guys joined me and moved on them.
Ooh, did you only get them? Did you get them full game? What'd you get?
Yeah, just full game +3.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, I'll be right back.
I don't know if it does make sense though. LJ's been going off nonstop about backing them first half, but I've been on this. In NBA, I have this like real healthy fear of NBA, but I get too cute in NBA, and I'm just trying. I had my first public losing season, and I've been going over everything from last year. What went wrong, and what I do wrong, and so I've cleaned my shit up. Kelly's on the Rocks, nice.
I gotta check my NBA bets.
It's a nice start though. I'm 16-9 to start the year.
In NBA?
Yeah, and 2 losses. If I had have taken the small, like the +2 instead of the money line, I'd have cashed them. So I mean, I could be sitting here, 18-7 if I'd have done it better. And I lost the 2 of the 2 totals I bet. So like sidewise, I've been really, strong.
I've been really I used to have a system for totals that was that for a long time was over 60%. That's mostly what I bet. But now it's fucked up because in the past 2 years, the totals have gone up by like 10 or 15%. So it screws it up. I'm on the Pacers over tonight, but that's just been an auto. That's been sort of an auto bet. I was on a show with Jimmy Gomez. He had him at 240 something, and he tried to middle it when the live score live total went up to 300 He lost it. He broke even on a 50-point middle.
That's crazy.
That is absolutely insane. That'll never happen again in our lifetime. I don't care what
No.
if they have a 4-point shot. Doesn't matter.
Look at that. If Kelly gets Dallas on the puck line, 20 pays 13, 51, 47.
Nice.
That'd be big, Kelly. Let's take it home. Let's get it home.
What we got here?
What a week it's been. This is one of the I always find that these weeks where you put in like just ludicrous hours, and my wife's been cool about it. Because I've been telling her like this is the type of time where I can really step up, because everybody else has family stuff in our industry, and I don't, because it's, I'm Canadian. And she's like, well, you're not, when you wake up tomorrow, you got to really be present with us.
I gotcha.
And I'm like, yeah, for sure. But the harder that I feel like the harder that I work here, I've got to finish off the card. I don't want to get too caught up, 4-0 in NHL with 2 left. But the harder that I work, the more, when I'm really like fighting the fight, 3.5 hours sleep, waking up, pumped up, ready to work, I get rewarded for it. It's one of those industries where you get rewarded for the hard work that you put in. There's certain industries where you can work your ass off and it just seems like nothing's changing. But in our industry, the harder your work, you benefit from it, consistently.
That is true. In an industry, the thing that we do is such a small margin between winning and losing. And also you can only go up in small increments. I mean, you're not suddenly going to become a 5% better handicapper. You're going to become a 0.5%, but it all has to do with how much time you're putting in. And I can tell you the fucking Saturday show, even though it's going to kill me, it's really helped my capping doing that with guys all Saturday long. It's really, really helped me.
That's cool.
Final.
When you get the cap with Ramon all Saturday, you're gonna get some winners.
I've enjoyed capping with him very much on screen. I should have been doing it earlier. Well, I tell you what, the difference between $25 and $50 is massive.
Oh, for turnout or for the type of, or the way people are playing, Jim?
Both.
Yeah, both is right. It's a different. They're not this small raising bullshit's bothering me, but they're playing a lot better.
Try it down, okay? It's my $50.
It wasn't you, dude. It's everyone else. Playing limit poker. We're playing limit poker, but they are playing better.
I'm
They're
playing
folding.
like a $5 sit and go, okay? This is my chance to. I'm gonna play every hand. You put me on this stream. I'm not folding shit.
All right.
Just like if Jimmy asked me on a show, I'm never passing.
I love it.
That's my new website. Someone gave, I said, hey, I'm going to start a new one now. I mean, I've had a million projects trying to be the, never pass sports. Remember the other night I was going to sell Ramon Scott any pick, any time for $9.99.
There you go.
Wow. Check Bluff just shot a cannon at Detroit Lenny. I don't know if that was violence or I did not know you could do some crazy gifting.
That's on the client. I don't think you can do it on the webpage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't even.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
There's a poker client. Mike Matisal during COVID started a private online game, 1, 2, and 2, 4, and they had PLO and they had no limit hold'em, and he'd come and play. And obviously there was an investment.
Oh, no, I can do it.
But anyway, there was on the website you could throw things at people like that, and one of them was a pile of steaming shit you could throw at people.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I remember one time I got offended at Maxwell Smart because he wanted to mail shit in a box, and he got very upset with me for being upset.
That you didn't want a box full of shit mailed to you? Yeah, that would be.
I miss Max.
I mean, this is the time, right? Everybody's doing a great job on college handicapping right now. But when you got a photographic mind, let's just move on. Let's talk about the tournament here. Okay. Yeah, I did that. The bull. That's how I got it right. The bullseye. But you know what? I haven't figured out. Well, I want to show my hand to some people. I want to show them. I'm playing garbage. I want to get something out of it. Where are the settings here to show my hand? Here we are. The settings. I got it, Jim.
Okay.
I think this will have it.
I don't want to go into like big detail with personal things. Because I mean, you have your friendship.
we don't even have to. I don't know why that came
No,
up.
it's not on you, Ramon. They're asking me in the chat.
Okay.
But you have your friendship, and then you have business, and things. It gets complicated. Working with people and all that stuff, and it is what it is. So
I'll just say, I mean, there's no denying that man's acumen for retaining information, regurgitating it, getting it in a concise, fashion to a certain extent. Wasn't for everybody know, but pretty talented stuff. But no big deal.
What am I
yeah,
doing?
he's very good.
I think I can.
So Jose's just fully bounced.
Yeah.
He passed out probably.
No, he wouldn't.
Or he's just
The break. We'll fix this for our next tournament. We'll fix the break. It's hour 45 before a 5-minute break. It's ridiculous. So we'll fix this. Don't worry.
Everybody wants a break already.
Well, I think the break should be every hour. I agree with you guys.
I was dealing. I would say no breaks. Bring the players back.
Well, I respect that, but
it's called get a pen, Lenny. Get a pen.
All right, I cannot find how to show my hand.
That
but
sounds like
okay.
Jose might be back. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Hello. It's nice to see everyone again.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat can tell me how to show if you guys are into that sort of thing, how to show my hand.
I'm not going to give you any sort of advantage. I want you to be annoyed.
We've had some people.
The Bellagio?
Yeah, I'm at the Bellagio right now.
Bellagio, yeah, that's the Bellagio poker.
All right.
Many great nights.
I plugged in my computer, but it wasn't plugged in, so it was great. It still died on me.
Attaboy.
Yeah, that's all that'll happen.
Yeah, Smoke. We'll fix that for the next one. It should be. I've never played a tournament in my life. It's anything that hasn't been a break, 5-minute break every hour. I need to put ice in my drink. You can't leave though.
Oh, did they pick him off? Our Lunders might be live still. Nice. Like it.
Here we go.
Picked him off. Love it.
You watching baseball now, Dave?
I said pick. No. Watching football. Picked it. Picked the quarterback off. Picked the ball.
I have been quietly thinking about betting some Venezuelan baseball. It's been fun. It's been fun over here.
You should.
Yasiel Puig now in the Venezuelan baseball.
Is he really?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old's he?
It's a good question. I don't know.
He came up
He's
around
not-
2013.
Oh god, he can only be 31 or something, right?
Yeah, he's.
I was
in
about to
his
say
early 30s.
he's not. Well, allegedly.
Right, you're right. We'll never know. Right, you're right. You are right.
Yeah. Shout out to Albert Pujols, which it just always makes me laugh.
So in 2012,
He's
2013, Dodger Stadium went through renovations, and I had a buddy that was an engineer on the project, and he was a traveling engineer, so they put him up in right downtown LA in a fucking $4,000 a month loft, and it was where Yasiel Puig and the other third baseman lived. I forget the chubby third baseman the Dodgers used to have. Anyways, if you go downstairs, right by the entrance to the parking structure, there were two identical Rolls Royces, and I forget if it was the back license plate or the front. They were both white, had their numbers on them. And it was Yasiel Puig and the other fucking guy. I forget his name.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be third baseman on that.
I bet you
Yasiel
he's
Puig, very good.
struggling for cash right now.
I bet you.
Is it Juan Uribe?
200,000. Yeah, it was. Yep. The $200,000 plus cars sitting there.
see
Now
ya.
he's playing in the Venezuelan fucking penal league.
Oh,
Shout out to
Venezuelan
Juan
league is
Uribe.
pretty-
Okay,
I'm sure
Nasty
he
Nate
means
is
the Venezuelan
rebought.
league, Dave. I mean,
Nasty Nate's rebought, so there's 3 of us left now for the last longest.
Okay.
we can
Damn.
go over the. Oh,
I hate to see that.
He bought it immediately, rebought immediately. Who cares about
Then he
the
picked
last
in the
longest?
text. Oh, they didn't get it. That rolled on the ground. He didn't get it.
Well, when you take it under 62, you got to like a 7-0 first quarter.
yes.
Yep. The other one
I
I'm
will
sweating
play.
now. They've scored. It's not even through just 27 points in the first. Still in the first half. This fucking guy. Williams 28. You're starting to annoy me.
I would like to have a shot with you guys.
Let's do it.
It's been a long week. We've worked our asses off and we've reaped the rewards. And I guess it only comes down to that, man. It's all said and done. So thank you guys for being a part of our poker tournament. We need more people supporting our poker tournaments. And thank you for being here, supporting us. We love you. Thank you for supporting Pub Sports Radio. Let's get this cash, man.
Jimmy, did you move on? Did you move on both bets for Oregon State and the under?
Yes.
That works. Go to your table, you old butt stuff, Ramon, Jeff.
How's
like
Slaughter?
Big Scott.
Slaughter. There's not. I wish I could see who's rebought. There's not. I know that we were able to do that in that first one. All right, we have 30 more minutes of rebuys.
Wow, Tim is the chip leader right now. I don't know if you guys knew this.
Tim's
Chip
a good.
leaders.
Tim and Nick are both good poker players. We've sat and gone real deep in tournaments where they're playing and we're kind of coaching one another. It's they're good.
Talking chips.
TJ's right. An incentive for having people sign up early. I wanted to have the tournament available to sign up much earlier than we made it happen at.
Yeah, we can only control certain things.
But no, but that's I think that's what would be needed early. Yeah, I think that's right, TJ. What do you think of the price point? You think $50 is right? You think we go? I mean, we'd like to go up to 100, but this I was hoping to have more people in than 31.
What's our live one? Is it 100 in the for Palooza?
Those are people that are already ready to come and gamble with cash in their pockets and they're on vacation. It's a little different than people at home that might think it's too much.
It is kind of funny though that I am the cash bitch, and Jimmy has a very picture that he enjoys looking at from time to time of me.
It's funny
as the cash bitch. Yeah.
I don't call you that.
Oh, because you run the chips and the buy-ins and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it around the neck.
You're the runner. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the cash bitch. Yes.
The cash bitch.
Sorry.
That's what I'm gonna call. That's what I'm gonna call the chip runner. I'm gonna call the chip runner at the next. Hey, cash bitch.
Yeah. it's a self-given moniker. Yeah, you have to accept it or love it. You know.
Barney, we have rebuys for 28 more minutes.
It is kind of crazy that rebuys are for this long.
Yeah.
Good luck, Ramon.
We'll do rebuys for the first 3 levels.
It's like I'm running.
Oh, all in for Nick Carter here as well. We got some callers here.
Yeah.
Whoa. Another all in. 3-way all in. Queens.
Whoa. It's got
Jacks?
the best hand. Hold. Oh, you fucking.
Wow. William.
And takes it.
The worst hand win. The one that should not. The third guy calling all in with that fucking shit. Get out of town.
Hey, I'll always have the best hand. You can better believe it.
Yeah, no, I knew you had the best hand, but when that guy, I mean, you call an all in, and you're second to call an all in, and you have ace 10. I mean, fucking
14-0 Oregon.
Let me see if I can. How much?
Slow down.
How much time's
They
left?
scored a touchdown. They scored a touchdown, I should say.
I
shouldn't say
think the
14-0.
rebuy is over here. I don't have the option to rebuy unless there was a timer or something.
Add-on
there's a
instead of
time-
rebuys is a good idea.
Huh?
There's a timer for it right after you get eliminated.
But I didn't feel like it was that long. I don't think I've got. Oh, maybe I could just go to the lobby, right? No, I think I'm. Oh, we've already passed. We're in like level 4.
I think. Well, I don't know. I'm not a poker guy.
30, 60. It went 20, 40, 30, 60, 40, 80, 50, 100, or something like that. But it was only through 3 levels, and we're on level 4 here. So I appreciate it. I feel bad. There's no one else here to support the stream. I would have folded those queens.
right. So there's no more rebuys?
Yeah, no, we have rebuys for 25 more minutes.
Wait, what? Okay, I'll just figure it out here.
Oh no, it's too late. You get the 15 seconds to rebuy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I just didn't push the button fast enough. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought I did push it fast enough. Okay. My bad.
Yeah, that's it's again, we can only control so many things, I guess.
Yeah, but
By
you
the
can't
way,
buy
this-
in anymore, Barney.
Yeah, I thought 15.
Oh, it's 3 levels before the break. Is that right, Smoke? No, but it said waiting for players to rebuy, didn't it? Sorry, let me go back here.
I thought it did. I'm not 100 sure.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not
maybe it gives you
100%
15 seconds. If it was 15 seconds, I thought it was probably like 60 seconds.
Oh
but
no, 3 available. 3. No, yeah. You can rebuy up to 3 times before the first break. You could have rebought there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just not a very long time before you can.
All right.
Butt stuff, what are you doing over here? Butt stuff's all in, huh? I guess we'll find out about this rebuys here real quick. Ski a caller?
He
All
called my
right,
raise.
well,
I raised under the.
I mean, we've
under
got
the
so
gun.
many talented, broadcasters.
Kings versus
here.
wow. Well, that's
I may
disappointing.
be the next I may be the next Norman Chad here.
Well, that was disappointing.
Yeah, well, I'm actually slightly okay with not running in aces.
There's Kings versus Kings there. Anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Let's roll around to the other table. As we do have still 3 tables left. Yo, James the Bag quietly still in this tournament.
Barely,
Again,
yeah.
he's not gonna puff his chest out.
I'm
He's gonna
barely.
quietly.
I got 10 big blinds, man. I'm in trouble.
And I did not want to give any grief to Williams, who had been playing very aggressive and saw his chip stack go from way up to way down. And he did open there for 4x with the ace 10 off. So, even though I was a little bit short, I can appreciate the call.
Yeah, I mean, well, you wanted it. It's just I didn't. You know what's funny is he did open. I don't know. There's too many chips.
It went limp. It went Slaughter limped, and Williams went 4x.
Okay.
And I only had from there. I mean, I only had 900 and something chips.
But you had another guy that called.
Yeah, who had me covered? Who had
Yeah.
me covered 2-1 there. So no problem with jacks. You can definitely just move in maybe.
System play.
System play. By the way, TJ, don't worry. JT,
You want
sorry.
this? I'll give Jose the system play here. I think it might be. Let me see here.
The anticipation now. But TJ, I sent it to Jimmy. Don't worry. I screenshotted your comment and I sent it to Jimmy.
I think it was questionable. After you shoved, you had a better hand than him. He had to maybe just be hoping he had one over.
Oh
And
no!
then-
Well,
And another guy called the other caller. He
You're
could
right.
have called with eights
You're
or
right.
ace queen. Ace 10's
2200.
very, very marginal call
got
there.
to 1,800 more. You're
Yeah.
right, Dave. With all due respect to Mr.
I mean, he won the hand, so that's fine. I'm just
That's right.
surprised. That's
So
all.
you're right. I came in over the top. Another player came in over the top,
You
and
just got to think about what you'd have. He has to automatically think that you have a better hand, and then the
1800
next
to
guy
call
calling.
against two. Yeah, okay, I
I mean,
got you.
Colling could have been ace jack, or pocket eights or whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about 2200 all in player, and he has to call 1800 more. Maybe 18. That extra 900 may have made it worth it.
Damn. Yeah, 14-0. 13 minutes left. Third down coming up for Oregon State.
13 minutes in the third quarter, right?
Back to sports betting.
We love you,
Second
Big Scott.
quarter.
Big Scott, thank you so much for being a part of this, man. Shout out to Big Scott, man. Fun guy in the chat.
That's a
Fun guy
big
to
You
chat
had
with.
to be Big Scott, did ya?
Shout out to you, Big Scott. Big Scott took a lot of my chips. But yeah, second quarter there, so game's crawling along.
Do Jimmy and RJ know that Ramon was a featured player on a televised poker event?
Yeah, I showed Jimmy last night
Yeah,
the picture.
that was dope.
I showed him a picture of it.
When was that, Ramon?
About 12 years ago, I'd say. Maybe, 12 or 13. 12 to 15 years ago now. I should know, but I had hair.
And it was dark too.
Yeah.
I love it, Big Scott. Yeah,
That's
Kelly,
right.
it's all good. I can try and double up here or rebuy. I got 20 minutes to rebuy. It's all good. I'm gonna fire a double up.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and you have to be attentive on the rebuy as well. So
I'm ready.
make sure you
Where
get
are
it in
the,
there.
I mean, Earl Brothers should be on this. I mean, anybody, they might be
I thought
with
they were going to
family.
be on with
They're
us.
at home.
with
I don't think there's
family or so. Yeah,
there's
it's
a
a
place
holiday.
for them
Yeah.
to stream from. Yeah.
Shout out to the boys. I don't mean to say it like that. I just feel bad I'm not in anymore.
But that short comment, I was about ready. I was about to defend Jimmy. Jimmy's not a short man.
Well, Jimmy's gone all in here already, so here's
Maybe he was
firing his
talking
double
about
up.
his chip stack.
That's what he was talking about. That's what it definitely.
Jimmy didn't get any callers.
It's okay.
Wow.
You'll have another chance.
I made a comment in the chat, kind of like William. Williams' chip stack's been up and down like a bride's nightie, Dave.
Big Scott, I hope we hope to see you at Pubbalooza 3. It'd be nice.
Oh man, I
Big
can't wait
Scots.
for that.
Keep that shit rolling until Pubbalooza 3, my man. Spurs tickets are cheap. San Antonio's a pretty easy place to get to. Split an Airbnb.
Get Airbnb, don't do the hotel. Although Matty Ice does have a hookup at the Fairmont, which is an incredibly beautiful hotel, but it's it's pretty costly. I mean, he's getting a huge discount. Like the Fairmont's like 400 or something a night. You can get it. He's getting it for like $230 or something. If anybody wants it,
I paid $160 a night at Hampton Inn. It's 0.8 miles away from the bar, and I could have paid half of that at an Airbnb, but I had my own deal and I had a maid, and
Big Scott.
Well,
Who's
yeah,
the other Scotty? I'm trying to think.
Ramon Scott.
Oh, I know.
I was about to say, I don't think it's a Ramon. But we'll see.
Yeah, it's
Who's,
the Fairmont and Banff is real
Actually,
nice.
having my lawyers look into it, Jose, I think you're going to be okay. But,
Fair.
it's not the great. It's not. There's not a great. But we're reverse sweet. Then everybody's going to hear it. And they're going to see me, and they're going, that must be him. Reverse. And then you got a branding problem.
Yeah.
oh, they went for it and they gave him great field position. That's shitty. Fucking jamokes.
Jamokes.
Wow, Tampa Bay up 3-1. I did not expect to click and see that. Wow.
Jimmy, you have the under in the Texas Tech game, right?
Thank God. No, I don't. Sorry,
I
no.
do. I have the under, and
No, I
it's
have the
not
one
looking good.
Oregon State.
Yeah, I got that too.
The only bounties smoke were on me and Slaughter.
Yes, and they show Will Stein, probably the next head coach of UTSA football.
Oh,
Pretty good table here.
Build the pot a little bit. They're both going to call, obviously.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little poker
Oh, we
broad
lost Razor.
for myself here. If we get all right, Joel's gonna limp in here.
Oh, look at this.
Sitting on
Look at this.
43 big
Ask
blinds.
and ye shall receive. I think he's our chip leader still. It's Tim. Hello, Tim.
Hello, how you guys doing?
What's
I
up,
didn't
Jim?
mean to make you come on. I just thought,
I was listening to the stream. We were getting some college basketball. We were getting some college basketball stuff done, and and I'm like, you know what? I'll resume that in a little bit. I'm gonna hop on the stream for a little bit.
You'll grace us with your
you
presence.
guys, did you guys do some videos and turn down the poker and actually play the tournament while you were recording your overnight videos or something?
Oh no, I haven't even recorded my videos yet.
Okay. Could you do that if you had? Could you like play your hand and?
I've played.
You've
poker
done it
hands
before. You've done it before.
I've done it before. Where I was in the middle of a poker tournament, I'd be recording a video. All of a sudden, you just see me look down, and click something on my phone. Oh yeah, plenty of times.
Be like,
great.
I
Well,
really
so
like
you're,
Michigan's chances. They really can run the ball well, and not only is their defense healthy, but once again, you've got to raise from the big blind. Wait a minute.
Tim, it's nice to see you, especially because you're a chip leader by a whole lot, huh?
Yeah, I ran hot for a little bit.
Jim is Tim.
Yeah. I feel bad. I've knocked out I knocked out Razor twice.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Razor. Yeah, you almost said
You are.
And real quick, because I have to do it. Shout out to Mr. Detroit Lenny. I got my new Detroit Lions jersey. So
nice.
he told we opened it today. He told me
DJ's out.
He told me if I went on the stream, I have to wear it. So I said, okay, sounds good.
All right.
TJ, are you out, buddy? If he's out, then it's me in the bag for the last longer. Winner gets a $200 pot.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Oh man, Barney, you can only rejoin.
He rebought.
But Barney, you got to
rebuy. First rebuy is what the rule is.
Okay. I didn't
His
even
rule. He made the rule, not me. I would have done either way, but
I didn't know that. That's interesting. I thought you guys were all just going straight up.
Ooh, G-Funk just got knocked out. Well, let's see if he rebuys.
Geez.
Probably won't. Well, yeah, he had trip tens versus and Kish had straight. That's rough.
Oh.
And he did not rebuy, so G-Funk is out.
Okay.
Well, down to 21.
See. Yeah, tragic. But yeah, Barney, it's only like 15 seconds after you get knocked out. It's a tough thing. I think I hope we can try to get that extended of some sort to make that more possible.
So so you guys are 1-2 right now. The Grinders here, always playing, leading this tournament.
Unsurprising.
did Nick buy in again?
No, it said buy-in rebuy failed and he couldn't get in.
Yeah, see, I knew it.
Whatever the system is sucks because I was able to rebuy the last couple tournaments, but I
was about to say, I was like, is Tim? Yeah, but that makes sense, I guess. Hello, Nick. It's nice to see you as well.
Yeah, Nick's behind you.
By the way, I'm glad you put your name in there, Tim, because I wouldn't have known either way. So I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
fix the shit so we can rebuy after more than 8 seconds, please. Bullshit.
Well, here's how you know which
Thank
one.
our friends from
If one is in
BetOnline.
a very normal mood and the other one's in a bad mood, Nick's the one in the bad mood. Okay, that's how you know.
That's not wrong. That's not wrong.
That's not wrong, and he would admit it too.
We thank our friends from BetOnline for a great platform
Just
and
fix your bullshit.
private setup
This
for us.
This wedding is horseshit.
Wedding is horseshit.
That is not the
Lenny, Nick is always in a bad mood.
sports bets, so you can find them online. That's not them. So if you wanted to sponsor their show,
Okay, no, let's not do that.
It's funny. All right, let's go to another table here, butt stuff. I'm glad you had your shine and your fun.
Thank you.
it wasn't a bad
there,
table.
but
Maybe
let's
go
go
see what
back
else is going
to
on.
Jimmy's not on screen right now, but he's definitely playing because he just went all in.
Oh,
there
from
he goes.
under the gun, and he gets called here by Lenny.
Lenny.
Jimmy's got 10 big blinds. So does Lenny. We're gonna see
boy.
Zombie called. So
Oh,
Zombie
boy.
and Lenny
Yeah.
could get in a side pot here. Checks it over to Lenny with a big pot out there of 4,400. Lenny here, what's he gonna do? I mean, I can't tell him what to do, but you know, that it could be, Dave, that old thing where, you know, guys check, but you don't really want to say it. You don't want to do it, but you got Jimmy the Bag on the line and there is a bounty. So I just don't want, you know, I don't give you an option. I better shut up. This is bad.
Yeah, you should shut up.
Oh shit!
All in. Wow,
Really do
Detroit
anyway,
Lenny
though.
says
It didn't
go
matter
all
what you said.
in.
Are you sure? I might have affected
And he
me.
calls.
And Jimmy's got kings.
What the?
And he's made a
fuck?
set of kings. Jimmy has just tripled
Leonard.
up here in this one with his kings. Now Zombie just to also want a pot there from Lenny
Ace high.
in that one.
Yeah,
Lenny,
I was
what
for
the
it.
fuck are you doing, Lenny?
Lenny wanted to rebuy. I'm going to say Lenny just needed that sweet
Rebuy's over.
rebuy
Oh, no,
there.
it's not. I'm sorry. We
No,
just
he got
screwed
it
up,
in there.
Right? We just
I
screwed it
will-
up, Nick.
I will
Yeah.
say with that hand, with the way that they're positioned, Jimmy had to have something good. He wasn't going to shove
No shit.
in the cutoff with nothing. So you figured he had to have had aces, kings, queens, jacks, ace, king. Like he had to have something premium. Kings done it.
Queens
Lenny,
wasn't
you weren't going to
anywhere.
get pocket kings and pocket queens to fold.
Yeah, you weren't going to get the queens to fold. It was a very,
By the way, I guess I forgot this last time as well, but
check bluff.
our guy T is the zombie there as well. I forgot that last time. T is a poker player quietly, so shout out to T there.
Nice.
And by the way, Detroit Lenny went all in again.
What the fuck, Lenny?
But Lenny doesn't get any callers. He said, "Fuck y'all."
Man, I wish Lenny was at my table if he was going to give out donations.
Nah, man.
Good job, Lenny.
That is
Leonard.
funny. But
Taking it down there. Another shove under the gun here. 20 big blind.
He's an animal.
Lenny's
Lenny's just done playing at this point.
No, I mean he just rebought. He's
I think he's
hungry.
angry. He can't go to the garage because there's no break, so he's jonesing. He's just gonna.
I mean, we got break in 7 minutes.
Again, well, Lenny says no one calls him again. He'll take some more from everyone. Oh, fuck. That's good. Shout out to Lenny.
Well, you got to be worried. You know, we got a guy going in like this. You got to be worried, even if you're coming in like you got Nate here on the button. You got to see what Jimmy does here. Look, his chips already growing. Here comes Nate with a limp.
And by the way, I think Smoke and Mirrors
Indian
is
just
saying
knocked out Slaughter. I don't know if he's rebuying, but Slaughter is gone. You got
wow.
I just
horribly bad
He
beat,
checks his big blind.
but he rebought.
I think there's only 7 minutes left.
You get the bounty if you knock him out the first time, right?
Checked around here. Jack of clubs on the turn.
Yes. So who was it again, Dave?
And Indian. It's like Indian with an E.
Check bluff.
ENDIAN.
He's out here for a big bet.
Okay, beautiful. Well, shout out to that guy. DM us, Pub Sports Radio. You'll get your
Nice bet
bounty.
there by check bluff to take it down.
Quiet. It's nice to have other people commentating the action, especially when these people actually know what they're talking about. And I
I'm
don't.
trying. I'm auditioning right here. I mean, I've never been able to do this.
No, you're Ramon. You take the wheel. I'm just a unknowledgeable viewer here.
Well,
I love watching poker and being able to try
Tim
to
as
read.
my.
what
I
people's
got
minds
Tim. I got two top analysts here with Dave and Tim.
And Indian gets Jeff Slaughter's second buy-in.
I have
Again immediately.
Yep, the next hand, kings versus sixes. Yeah.
Wow. Well, is Jeff buying it a third time?
He did not.
Wow. Yeah. I guess I'd rage quit after that.
So that made Indian the clear-cut chip leader, right? With 11,800. I'm sure. No.
I've got 14.
Oh, really? I'm not even.
Let's go to your table. Let's go to your table, Tim, because we haven't been there much. It's Tim. It's the Drunk Daddy, Stimmy OG. I can't read. It's maybe Richards. I'm not sure. I can't see. Khakis. Excuse me. RX Lex and Lowrider in there as well. So it's gonna be a.
There
nice
really
table,
isn't
Tim.
a delay in what I'm watching. But here's a raise from under the gun. I mean, not under the gun, but early position raise here from Tim in the hijack.
Sure.
Gets called in a small blind by Prescription Lex. Is that Lex Steele possibly? Is that RX Lex? Could be a pharmacist. It could be someone who maybe they're from the old. Do you remember the website, the RX? I think it's still around actually. That was a sports betting website, the rx.com. It could be someone who they have a forum, for example. Anyways, it's been checked down here to the river.
They could be a prescription drug addict. They could be that too. Since we're just throwing out ideas
here. Well, I think Lex Steele is someone I see in several chat rooms around. Could be Lex.
Yeah, that's a good call. I didn't think it was Lex Steele, but that's a good call. Honestly, it probably is. So, and by the way, Kelly, Jimmy, I'm sure knows this, but Dallas goal already. So shout out to Kelly. There. It was funny when I was at the Dallas Stars game and everyone was doing like their shit to do after the goal, and I was just sitting there like, I don't know what's going on, but this is a dope game. It's very fun. And
Drunk Daddy shoves on. I see your cards limp here.
Oh wow!
Just take it down. Drunk Daddy not willing to see a flop here. Just take it down.
I don't blame him.
That was aggressive.
This idiot.
Yeah, Dave?
Nothing. I shouldn't be saying that because I'm on stream.
Yeah, Dave?
I was talking about you, okay? That's what I was talking about. So that can get me out of it. Yeah.
Sure. We're going to your table now. Someone's all in at your table.
I'd be winning. I would be winning.
Because I mean, if we were at a real table, one of the things that called
Stay
someone,
here.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, that was a tragic.
I'd say, hey, buddy, you want to step outside, and then go to the back door, open the door, and let you step outside, and then I shut it and come back in.
Okay, what are we gonna do?
Dave
I am that guy at the poker table, but I'm sure you know it by now, Dave.
He's all in. What's William gonna do here? What are you feeling over there, Dave?
He's all in. Well, you look at here. Williams got a big. He came in for 4 crazy. He called me, but he wouldn't call that one right there. Here's aces against ace king suited. Aces has got this one all the way. The aces.
I was about to say if Dave is shoving, he's got something.
I said stay here for a reason. So I mean, I kind of gave it away, but either way.
Yeah.
Nice hand.
Well, I'm just a little.
Ski's not holding ace king.
No, but no, Ski's a good player too. Of course, and he had no chips. He had no chips.
Yeah, I don't think he bought it in time.
We're all going dead there. I mean, no problem. But Ski hit. I know Ski's played enough poker to know that was they're just never going away there. So, no problem. Maybe
just
my
the cooler.
reputation.
The
You know what
cooler.
it must have been? What Mr. Williams did? Maybe my reputation as a loosey-goosey made him call with when I had the Queens there. But I'm just still thinking about wanting to play. Rusha, great to see Rusha here in the tournament.
Yeah, Rusha's a good player too. He's been in deep in a lot of them. I think he win one. He
Yeah,
got in the
Rusha is
top
a winner.
He got in the top
Wow.
3. He got a buy-in to the other deal, the Sunday, whatever.
Is that worth your time, Dave? Is that big tournament worth your time?
This
that you
is
would
worth
sit
my
down
time
and-
to shut up. I was joking about so I played that tournament. I was doing a show with LJ playing at the same time. No one knew who I was. I hadn't given my name out. And then I gave my name out. We came on and I got 5th place and I won $75 for like 3 hours of work and there was a $25 buy-in. So it was for fun, but I'd much rather have a $100 tournament, you know?
Yeah. Thank you, Ski, for playing. It's nice
Yes.
to see
Ski,
Ski out there.
You're a good player, buddy, and a good guy.
Yep, we all going dead right there, Ski. Don't care who you are.
Nobody's holding an ace king suited.
Hey, Barney,
Nobody's
shut
holding
your
ace
whore
king
mouth.
suited, said legendary online MTT grinder Tim Earl.
Oh, look at that. We finally have hit our first break of the evening.
You guys
Wow,
can take a
it
break.
is-
I'll sit here and talk, and unless Jose stays here, I had a question for him actually.
No, please. I took my break.
I
Jimmy's
don't know if
gonna
it was
be in
you
here
actually.
soon,
It could
I'm
be,
sure.
but were you talking about highlight the other day on a stream?
I was not. No, I don't know what that is.
All right, okay.
But that is not something.
I'm
in
not
my
on that many
purview,
streams. I don't know, Dave. Who was talking about a highlight the other day?
Sean Higgs, I think.
Okay, because I don't know. I mean,
That
I
makes
know that,
sense.
you know, because we do a lot of crazy betting on some of those streams, finding different sports, and I don't know if anybody's actually because highlight has made a resurgence. I don't know if anybody's actually gone. What kind of you can actually do some actual. I don't know if you can win anything.
I've seen on gambling Twitter, gambling X. I've seen quite a few highlight plays put out there.
There's really just one place that's really running the good matches in Florida, but those are the ones that are getting bet. They developed their own players to the most. Yeah, they had some guys come in, maybe some older guys too, but they actually went to like some of the smaller colleges in Florida that were like playing football. Not even like FAU. I'm talking about lower, like Division 2 or something.
Yeah.
And they recruited athletes to come in and learn highlight as a job, like to, if they were looking for a job that maybe or a part-time something. And so they got these athletes out there now playing some pretty good highlights, probably like the highest level that we're seeing in this country. And you could go on some of the sites and bet these highlight games. They're trying to present it differently because I don't know if you remember old highlight was they'd run it like horse racing, right? You'd get first, second, or third. They'd have 8 teams go up, and you'd go like number 8 would take on number 7, and then one guy would win, and number 7 would take on number 6, and if he won, he'd take on number 5, and they'd have to go around 3 times. Like 1 point for every point you win, but after a while, it's like we better speed this up. You win 2 points. But now they're trying to match it. That was like a pari-mutuel style is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, pari-mutuel betting. I got what you're saying.
So
yeah.
To appeal to people now, they're trying to make it so like you'd have like, oh, we have the Hialeah Frontons against the Miami, Cestas, and like so you'd say, oh, and so
is it pari-mutuel now, or is it betting against the book?
There is still some pari-mutuel, but they're trying to convert it into more like, hey, we got this team A against team B with a spread, or like like a tennis betting kind of like to win like a certain number of games. I don't know. I'm just trying to kill time here, Jose.
No, hey, you guys do your thing. I was interested to hear what highlight is in general, but I'll mention that
I think it's a Brazilian. I think its roots are in Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. But it's just big. It looks like. When you go to the beach and you have those big U-shaped things with the fucking ball in them and you throw it and catch it, that's what they look like. They look like big old baskets and they chuck it as hard as they can. I don't know how the scoring goes or what, but I know that on Jackass the movie, one of them, they did a highlight and stood there and got hit by highlight players.
Well, you could type in highlight into Google and find this major place that's running it, and you could do a little betting on it. But someone who went to a lot of highlight matches at the old Tijuana Fronton. Just found it interesting, and I've tried to get into it a little bit, but more so I just end up watching the highlight and not efforting myself to bet it. It'd just be for fun, but kind of like that old sport.
Oh, I get it. So shout out to you guys. Real quick, we are in a poker tournament here. The break ends in about a minute. We do have 2 top 5 chip leaders amongst our ranks right here. Tim, our number 1. Eden.
Let's not bury the lead here, Jose. Right? We got the chip leader on screen here with us.
Exactly. Eden, ZZ Zombie, our guy T at number 3, and Yo Butt Stuff at number 4 there.
Yeah, and Dave. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Go Butt Stuff in there. Kashish in there, number 5.
Look,
gonna be a fun tournament. Yeah, I'd like Dave to win one. You know, maybe it'll be worth his time if he wins it. I don't know.
I need some butt stuff, baby, this evening.
I need some butt stuff.
Yeah, we do. And let's bring back our
Gotta
friends,
have some butt stuff. Got to have butt stuff.
Ramon sings his songs are in ditties are much better than mine.
No, I can dig it. I dig it. Let's bring
I'm
back our friend
for the LJ and H Town Pub Sports Radio remix.
Yeah, that was news to me too. I'm excited for that.
Because we're running on Slab. Don't forget.
Yeah.
That is a line, huh?
It is. I don't know what that means.
I
don't know what that means at all. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
And that's a Dabby Cab. That's a Dabby Cab line, right?
I guess so. But yeah, we've got our featured table here. Welcome back, James. It's nice to see you. Joseph Thompson, Detroit Lenny, Nasty Nate, Jimmy, and our guy T.
As well. Featured table, all right here.
Get you out of a featured table with a chick with no arms.
Here from Jimmy.
I can't wait for these.
This is big right here, Jose. We got a big pot here. Sorry.
Call it.
Tehran and Jimmy the Bag.
Call it. This is going to be fun. I can't wait to see how these relationships develop.
Oh! Whoa!
Yeah. Oh, Zombie's on a draw. And he got there. Oh, my God. Jimmy got it in so good right there. Zombie.
Oh, Jimmy.
That's what I wanted to be going up against.
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Jimmy.
Well, you know what that means. Good old butt stuff gets the last longer pool.
Oh, T. Nice hand, man. God, I wanted you to have ace K. The suited ace K with the flush draw I didn't want.
Damn, and the bounty and the fucking last longer goes to fucking.
Got it in.
Yeah, that hurts, especially because now there's no rebuys. Correct?
Yes, no rebuys. That's it.
That's crushing. Thanks to just needle him just put it in a little more and twist it slightly.
Twist is.
T, nice job, man.
Yeah, T.
So T, shout out to T. I didn't know T was such a good poker player. He's done this in 2 tournaments now, though. So shout out to him. Shout out to him.
So all bounties are off the table now?
Oh, yeah, you get the bounty, too. Yeah.
What do you have, 15 outs there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, if none were shared. Did you have a feed into the club?
We didn't know if anything. I don't.
Theoretical outs.
He had straight draw.
6 plus 9.
Oh, straight draw 2? A gutter ball?
No, he didn't.
Jimmy didn't have a straight draw there.
Not Jimmy. We're talking about tease outs.
No, he did.
Well, T already had the flush on the turn.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he had the flush on the turn.
No.
Oh, he did have the flush on.
Yeah, he had another.
My bad. Okay, total missed call.
Yeah,
he had the flush on the turn.
On the flop, he had 15.
I used the 4-color deck because I'm old. I'm sorry.
I used the 4-color as well.
The 4-color bothers the fuck out of me. I can't do it.
Well,
Hey,
I
if
would have
I-
caught it there. That was just bad, bro. See, I said I was going to be. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. I said I was going to be poker broadcaster. I'm going to get off this stream probably now. I'm embarrassed.
That's
funny.
So did it come? Did it go turn river clubs? No, the turn wasn't a
No,
club.
no, it was two. He flopped
the
two
turn
clubs.
was a club.
It was two on the flop.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
didn't
there was
flop
two on
the
the flop.
flush.
No,
he
there
Nope.
was two clubs and then one on the turn.
The 6 of clubs came on the turn. He was made right there.
Okay, yeah.
You had the 2 outs.
God, I wanted to be going up against Ace King. I was like,
They're gonna fucking
heaven.
take it to the house. Fucking Texas takes it to the house. This is silly. This over's cooked. Or this under's cooked.
Oregon State just scored though.
Nice.
You know,
Go Beavers. Go Longhorns.
I just did
Yeah.
I have 5 monitors, but I just got the YouTube TV so I could do the 4 screen. Now I have I really go crazy. I don't know if you guys seen the YouTube TV with the quad box.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. They take my money.
Okay, you guys have okay. I'm
They
definitely far
take my
behind the
money.
times I am, but I'm into it. I was bummed you couldn't pick your own games though.
Yeah, that's the next frontier, but they definitely take my money every month.
Oh,
Yep.
It's tragic.
I think it's a deal.
Well, Ramon, you say that because you used to pay for cable.
Oh yeah, I'm old.
A
Oh, yeah.
deal.
Well, I started to get into streaming pretty early. In fact, I bought, before they were doing stream, you could get these hot boxes about 10 years ago, which were hooked up to the internet and get things like Streamies through the box where programmers would program all the games in and have a nice little customized. I bought 200 of these and I was selling them out of my trunk of my car at the softball fields for $100. So, yeah, just hook it up. Call me if you have a problem. I got your sports right here.
So there is someone. That's a funny thing is I pay for cable. I pay way too much, but I get CBS, SN. I get everything you can get pretty much. All the Big 10, Pac-12, all that. But I still pay for YouTube TV. So when I am not there, which is stupid, I can watch everything. But I know a guy, and we all know him. And if you want to know who he is, I'll let you know off stream. that can help you out with a Fire Stick. That is a fraction of everything you could ever imagine for a nothing almost. So
okay,
yeah, it's basically Ramones. That's what Ramone's getting. Yeah, they're all basically the same thing, right? And by the way, Londo with the really funny comment there. Shout out to you, Londo.
Well, but you still would, you fucking dirty dog. I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, you ever got one of those dolls? I don't know.
You see,
Anyway,
here we are again.
The blow up dolls where the arm doesn't inflate.
No, not the blow, Dave. The
Neither of the
silicone,
arms.
man. Come on, get with it.
Flashlights.
They've upgraded that shit.
That has no arms, legs, torso, or anything. That's
Hey,
just
man,
that's
you
just
can
a-
get whatever. Don't.
just a
Well,
vagina.
I don't want to give you too much information out here on the show.
Well, I don't think this
Wow.
this isn't a PG-13 stream.
Well, speaking of PG-13, let's go to Tim.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Because,
go viral here on with Jimmy.
Tim's been quietly our chip leader for basically the whole tournament. Been
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
here on stream with us now for the last half hour.
No, and
He's
he's
feeling
opened
good.
up here. Yeah, he's opened up here for a raise under the gun. Against interesting here because he's going to call and he will go away here. A big advantage here for Ace King.
I shouldn't have.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have gone
Stimmy
away. I would've
OG
probably
is
won.
out.
I was surprised. Maybe it was just a little bit too much, and I don't know.
By the way, Lowrider 03 changed his picture in the middle of this, and then I almost fucking lost my shit. So shout out to Lowrider for the solid picture.
Right?
It's smoke and mirrors. Yeah.
Nice.
Is it? Is it? I didn't know that.
They
That's
just
funny.
fold around there to Tim. The
they did.
intimidation factor of the stack. They just folded around to Tim's big blind.
Hey, appreciate it. I had Jack 2 offsuit. I appreciate you guys folding around.
There we go. I have to get a new beverage, and I'm going to re-up again. So I'll be back here in like 10 minutes. But it's again, shout out to Lowrider, and I guess that's Smoke and Mirrors. That's a hilarious picture.
Yeah. Shout out here, Kish Kish. Poker Med played some good hands with Poker Med earlier. Drunk Daddy, been called that a few times.
Really? How many places get paid?
5.
Yeah, Dave, I
Oh,
have,
geez.
all right.
Wow, look at the real deal prime warning. That's legit, man.
Sure shit.
Wow. Let's paint them all with the same brush.
That could be her.
Oh man.
I'm about to Google and find exact. I'm sure she's a. Hey, I mean, IG model with. I'm sure it's. I mean, I don't want to say it like, hey, just go with what you got. I'm sure there are benefits to all.
Armless Instagram model.
Hey,
I bet that'd be a fun Google search.
What am I doing here? I just want to pick some winners. I could be. All right, here's a raise from the button from Nate, and he's put in half of his stack, but gets these guys to fold. They got all those. Well, Dave's got. I didn't mean to say it like that, Dave, but you know what I mean.
I wasn't fucking calling. One.
No, I got you.
One red dime.
I hear you. And Nate's a shorty
Is it
here.
red nickel, red dime? I don't know how they say it. Whatever.
Nate's a shorty here with. He's gonna limp in here.
Why not?
From the cutoff. I'm gonna take this one 3 ways.
Oh, of course. Gabriel Kaprizov.
Terry's friend?
He just scored.
And Russia leads out from the big blind with a bet here. Nate, any bet's going to put a little bit of test. Here's a call from the small blind with a raggedy board like this, and here comes the ace of clubs off on the turn. Checked over to Russia. Makes a half a pot size bet, or a pot size bet here, I should say, or half a pot size bet. Yeah, can't see it there. Sorry about that. Dave lets it go. Russia takes down a pot.
There's an all-in at my table, queens versus tens, and Lowrider has been knocked out by Drunk Daddy.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Well, good job, Smoke. Good job lasting that long. Nate had an ace on that last hand, by the way.
Did he?
I figured that.
According to Nate.
Down to 16 left.
Full a raise here from
15
check
left, I
bluff
think, actually.
to 2.5x. Lenny in the big blind, but Lenny's got to let it go. Lenny's gotten short here.
Oh, Londo, we cashed that so easy, man. Plus 124. I got on that.
I had Columbus. That worked out.
That worked out nice. Yeah.
Well, I had Columbus plus 1.5 because the Devils have still not covered a puck line at home.
Wow.
And
Yeah, I
Nate's
had
made
the-
a mid-raise here.
9 of the last 10 times they met, it went over. And I had the under with confidence.
Nice.
We need the Sex Panthers to score here.
We really do. I have their
Jim's
puck
going
line.
to lead out. Nate could be all in there if he's got any
Beautiful.
piece of this, but we'll see. I don't think that's.
I mean, he's not. It's either fold or shove for
Yeah,
Nate.
I don't think because I tried to stop myself, Tim. We got to be. I don't think we're on quite enough delay there. Sorry about that, but I think I don't think.
Oh,
John, it's
theoretically, he has a
A three-way hand though too was kind of making it tough with engine, so I just wanted to. I gotta dial it back just a notch.
I just knocked out Joel.
Jim,
Oh,
here's
the
the
Ace jack. I just flopped an ace against his pocket queens. Sorry, buddy.
Wow, down to 15. Joe T's won one of these. So you guys are two champions, two past champions going up against each other.
I'm getting ready, Dave, to watch a big game out here in the West Coast with Modern Day against St. John Bosco coming up in
Both
right
teams
now.
in my league.
How about that game, huh?
Their
That's
league.
a monster game right now. I'm watching.
I
GG
played both
Justin.
those schools in high school, both of them.
Mm-hmm. That's for the That's for the Southern section, big one right there.
Yep. Bosco wasn't so good when I was there, but Monterey's been good for eternity. I think the head coach is still there.
I mean, it's so big, it's on regular TV. You know,
I think the head coach that's there has been, if it's still the same head coach, he's been there for like 40 years. Some fucking crazy thing. Like,
don't forget the top three also get the $109 ticket to the $250,000 guarantee.
Sweet.
That's the biggest tournament they have.
Yep.
Let's look at something real quick, guys. So the payouts. So essentially, being in that last longer, Jimmy, pays more than the fifth place pays in this.
Is that right?
Good job, Lenny. Good job.
102 for fifth place, 171 for
GG's, Lenny.
For fourth.
That hand played itself, Tim.
Wow, yeah, you're right. Oh, it's a nice touch. I think we should do it each time. By the way, you guys, the Knicks have had a monster fourth quarter.
Who are they against?
The Heat.
Oh, I have the Heat.
I don't know if you guys saw
the Heat have scored 9 points in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's concerning.
You know,
and the Knicks have just taken the lead.
In some of the in-season tournaments, they're starting to tell players, hey, you got to score, man. You got to score. And, like, the players don't know the strategy, actually, that they have to win by a certain margin in some cases. So even though in a game like Indiana-Chicago, where the result was that they were telling the player, you know, score. And Rajkovic was like, what do you mean the game's over? No, like, we need more points.
Yeah, because
some of the intricacies of the standings goes to point differential as like a main tiebreaker.
That's what Kelly was talking about today.
Nasty Nate's out. What
oh
how
no,
many people are left?
Okay,
12 left.
Well, there's a shove all in by check bluff on Dave's big blind here.
Can't believe we got knocked out of the first hand after the break. That sucks.
That sucks. You know, Slaughter got knocked out, and then he rebought and got knocked out again by the same guy on the next hand. That was
Indian. My God, really?
That was our one of our guests, wasn't it? They said they knocked out Slaughter.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Was it Tim or Tim?
No, I didn't knock out Slaughter.
Who was here earlier? Or maybe they said who did it. Jose said who did it, I think. Okay. Here's a limp from Williams.
Okay, Smoke and Mirrors wants a shot time, and let's dedicate this to Smoke and Mirrors, our good friend. We love you, Smoke. You fight the good fight, man.
Can't wait to start our show together.
Show. Man. But we need Smoke down at Pubapalooza. That's what we need.
Be there. I think he's going to be there.
We need Smoke showdown at Pubapalooza.
The Smoke show is going to be as much pop culture as it is going to be about sports betting and winners.
I respect that. Do you respect this though?
Helen Keller? Helen Keller?
Mitch Helen Keller?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
What about this? Do you respect this?
Of course.
How about Brokeback Mountain?
You know that he has a semi right there. For sure.
Gross.
Just look at him.
What about Rue McClanahan and Marvin Thatcher Demko?
No, he ditches these things. Like, I've got to. No, but I mean, he still has them downloaded, but they're just not on our. To you, Smoke, we love you, buddy.
I guess Tony Romo liked the halftime show with Dolly Parton yesterday.
Why?
He got a little giddy as they returned from the halftime show, and he kind of alluded to, a certain level of sexiness he was enjoyed.
Sure. Being aroused? Why wouldn't he?
I mean, remember,
Tony
Romo, he wouldn't even let Scott Van Pelt into that.
I still would.
Party, remember?
Oh, man. Dolly looked great. Reminds me of my friend's Johnny Bueller's old pickup line. Is your name Oil of Olay? Because you just got all the wrinkles out of my cock.
What the?
That's an awesome fucking line.
Yeah.
Oil of Olay or shea butter. Fucking. Well, I'll tell you this: Dolly Parton does look good. She looks good. I don't care how old she is.
She does.
And you know that she's had plastic surgery everywhere.
100%.
You don't have to worry about things not being in place and stuff. Like you know it's all good. Am I wrong?
Hey,
No, you're not.
we all could use a few touch-ups, believe me.
No, you couldn't be more right.
Working on it.
Houston up 97-79.
Great job by this team. I mean, I'm just so happy.
What happened to the Nuggets? Without Murray,
It's not important right now. They don't know Jamal Murray. They're on the road. They don't care. Everybody was talking about how after Jokic got kicked out, that he's going to be all angry and everything. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
you think he's going to care going down to Orlando?
Nope.
For basketball games, like he just doesn't like. These are not the games that he's going to care about. No, they will come and he will dominate, and he was great in that game. But
here's a 3x raise by Engine on Dave's big blind here. Dave is going to tank a little bit.
I'd like to see this.
I folded a pocket pair.
Let's go.
We are almost down to our final table here.
Man, Joker didn't even get a triple-double tonight. He only had 34 points, 17 rebounds,
and 8 assists. Huh? Everybody was firing again on the old triple-double.
Yeah, well, you should have grabbed his pros, 38, 18, and 8.
Because the bookmakers don't juice that up, do they?
His PRA?
His PRA normally sits at like 52, 53, 54.
Hey, Jose, my Padres named former Cardinals manager Mike Schilt. Schilt happens. He's the new manager to take over and try to fix the chemistry disaster that is the Padres.
I think my hypothesis with the Padres as well as the Rangers is that their owners were going to die. Like, I think Nolan Ryan is on his last fucking legs. Yeah, I think he's on the outs in the next year or two. So I think that's why they were pushing in. I think that's why the Padres were doing it. They're like, fuck it, who cares? So I think they're actually going to trade some dudes, and I'm going to be interested to see what they do. But shout out to Mike Shit.
And thank you for mentioning that once again, because as I mentioned on one of the streams on a show, that this man really was his life's wish to win the championship before he passed away. He basically sunk a lot of money and he said one of his last quotes before the season and I had said on some streams, this guy doesn't look too well. I think it was one of those things where everybody knew what was going on. He needed time off, even when the biggest problems were happening with the franchise, when the chemistry disaster was happening between Preller and with Baumel. He said, you know what? I like spending money, and you can't take it with you. So that's why he had all those contracts. And now all of a sudden you see the Padres have reduced their payroll by at least $40 million. And who knows now after passing, because you're going to let Soto get away. You're going to get rid of Soto and reduce that payroll. Does give a lot more responsibility to Fernando Tatis, who did have a very poignant tweet mentioning his fondness of him. If anything, this is going to be a growing moment for Tatis, almost supplanting Machado as the captain of the franchise in a way. It should be apparent, even if the team isn't successful.
In my wet dreams, I was hoping that they'd be like, you know what, we can't handle this Tatis contract anymore. See you later.
Oh yeah, no, I mean but it's such a long deal, right? I mean, I don't know if these guys are gonna. They already could have a PR disaster on their hands, but.
I mean, the Xander Bogaerts contract is the worst one of them all, though, unfortunately.
But they had to take out the $50 million loan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the owner was like, fuck it.
I was concerned, Jim, guys, with that, but it is a little bit of standard business procedure. Maybe they did overspend. Remember the TV contracts got all screwed up. that Bally Sports thing, half the teams now, and every team's going to start streaming. So that's where the money, kind of the revenue. So that was a screw up, but that was just a business screw up that a lot of teams are facing those circumstances that are involved with that Bally Sports.
It is kind of crazy to see like 4 or 5 teams have to be streamed on MLB Network because all the Bally Sport networks are going under.
But you know what? Other teams are looking toward that. Like, don't you think like the Vegas Knights do it as well? I think everyone's going to have their own app, it looks like, and you may be able to bundle the things through but if you want to get your team a la carte, maybe there'll be, you could farm some
Lex
of it out.
just got knocked out. We're down to 11.
Everything will have like their own app. Like you go to the Vegas Knights app, you can order the games there. And
when Oregon State made it 14-7, there was 54 seconds left. And I don't know. I was focusing on NBA and NHL. Bo Nix threw a 41-yard touchdown pass with 8 seconds left
to make it 21-7. Yeah, it was a beauty. I mean, it was a thing of beauty. It was professional grade.
What number do we have? We have 62.5, I think. What is it?
Yes, we have 62.5. I think I have 62 flat. I think you got the hook. I have to double check, but still, I also have Oregon State. How do you not go into the half with momentum there? I mean, that's just absolutely ludicrous.
TJ, friend me, DM me on. Did you DM me? I'm Picks from Dave on Twitter. I'm Picks from Dave from everywhere. So Picks from Dave on Twitter. I'll DM you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your PayPal.
Yep.
From
Venmo hates me. PayPal's fine. Cash App's fine. Zelle's fine. All those are fine. If Venmo's your only thing, we'll figure it out, TJ. It's no big deal.
You'll see him at Public Palooza, right?
I will always, I don't have any problem.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out. It's the only bets I'm chasing are Colorado bets for people that said Colorado would go to bowl games and win 7 games, and those are the people I'm chasing after my money because that's out of principle.
Hey, I will launder your payments for a small cup that could buy maybe another pizza, Dave. Pizza money?
Yeah, I don't know. I made multiple Venmo accounts, and then even though I've showed verification and all this, they don't let me send money cash out. I don't know why, but they're owned by PayPal, and my PayPal is fine. So I don't Venmo. Fuck Venmo.
I'm really happy with this New York.
Miami covered.
Yeah, they did.
Zombie got knocked out. We're down to 10. Final
So
Zombie knocked out. Whoa, he was a fucking. Anyway.
Wow.
He just lost. Trip Jacks versus Trip Jacks, and he had a 3 kicker to an ace kicker.
I don't want to characterize Zombie.
I got your 25 US. I will send to you. I will hit you on Twitter right now.
Second.
Playing kind of, played an aggressive game. It sounds like they, Zombie was, I thought was aggressive when I saw anyway. Nothing.
Zell's the most secure. Zell's through your banking app. I mean, it's like PayPal.
Yeah, but also the most scrutinized, though, don't you think? Don't you have the most?
You have to give out personal information. You have to give out an email address or a phone number, but so what?
Yeah, well, if you got a bank account, but hey, this is gambling after all. So the Knicks won at 198, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Miami covers. Beautiful.
1-0 Canucks.
Yay, Canucks.
Who got it? I was about to bring it on.
Chris Mack just put it in the chat.
When's the next break? I gotta piss.
The next break is in 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Nice.
No way. That's impossible. It hasn't been an hour and 45 minutes. The next break's in an hour and 18 minutes.
Hour and 18 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's the time for the blinds then, because I was looking at the thing that's kind of dead right there.
All right. Well, I guess I'll get a UTI to win this.
I try to give you hope, Dave.
Yeah, we're down to 10. We're just waiting on one more elimination right now.
For the final table. Who wants to be the final table bubble? Who wants to take one for the team?
Doesn't matter until you get down to 5 places.
Tim's just letting it dangle, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's like, look at me. You cannot have this. You cannot have this.
Wow.
Did we ever find out who Drunk Daddy was?
No, but we need to.
Jimmy, we all know who Drunk Daddy is.
It's imperative.
Jesus. Oh, that's
I will admit, I did say I was going to go get a beer, and I completely forgot to get my beer. I did get food though. So
I should have got a beer when I was at the booze.
Did you run out of your Captain Morgan already?
No, I got a couple, but I got multiple, but I don't have beer.
He doesn't want to. He wants to wind down. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means, Dave.
That means you don't go harder as the night goes on. You switch from beer before
liquor.
liquor.
Thanks, good.
Liquor before.
Oh, I just
beer
sent you on T. I just sent you
down on the other table right now, and
what a freaking river!
Williams just sucked out an ace on the river to beat Engine, who had a big lead.
Oh,
and,
that's stupid.
Remains alive, doubles through.
He saved him from being the chip leader. That's for sure.
Drunk Daddy is now your chip. So what happened? What happened there? I missed it.
Ace shit called a made pair, and he hit it on the fucking river. An ace.
Oh my god! And a low ace too.
On a flop of King 8 Jack, Engine had King 9 already top pair. They went to the turn. Williams ended up with a flush draw. The 5 of diamonds came on the turn. They had gotten it all in by that point. The ace fell on the river to let Williams catch up and win the hand.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I figured out you can replay the hand, so I can play it again there.
Oh, you did it on screen? Okay, did I?
No, you did it perfectly. You did your damn thing, Ramon. Thank you. Yeah,
wow.
I might be the next Tony Dunst.
Ace from space.
Tony Dunst, Dave.
How about Ace from
space.
Space.
Tony Dunst, the dapper fucking guy that wears
Mike
suits.
Sexton, who passed away. He's probably one of my.
He did also have the diamond draw.
One of my all-time favorite announcers, Mike Sexton.
Yeah, I love Mike Sexton. He Mike Matusow did a tribute to him on YouTube, and he had Cindy Violette on, he had Doyle Brunson on, R.I.P. He had everyone on, and he did a big tribute to him the day after he died.
And we lost Doyle this year too, don't forget.
Yeah, we did.
We're still at 10. Dave just won a pot over here with a big bet.
Yep, I should have been more aggressive pre-flop, but
So what do you think we need to do to get more people at the next tournament?
Have registration open earlier. That's a great idea, first of all. Do they have I don't know. That's you don't want to put out money, but maybe if there's some sort of incentive, like I was thinking about giving away a keychain or something, but that's a fucking deal and a half, and that costs money.
Do you think we can go up to $100 or it's too much?
I think I'm going to tell you this. I think we'd get 20 people if it went up. I think it wouldn't work out.
50 is the right wheelhouse.
I think it is.
People, for sure.
I'd play $100 tournament though.
I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the looks of it, I mean, unless, and again, there will still be growth, but
which is silly because these guys that buy in, it's a $50 tournament. They buy in. Why not just have one bullet and play differently? You know, I mean,
we could do $100 with no rebuys.
That could, that too. Problem is, you want I don't know, you want rebuys.
Yeah,
it keeps on giving.
I don't know how many levels I want rebuys for. I think 7 was too long.
This tournament was a little screwy. This was a little different.
So how would you have fixed it?
First of all, I would have add-ons too. I think add-ons are good. It's more
add-ons
money in
are
the
good.
pot.
You're right.
Yep. And the other thing is I'd make late reg longer than 30 minutes or 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
An hour.
And then don't do rebuys past late reg. But at late reg, you can add on. At late reg, you can add on. Even.
Yeah. So we do late registration for an hour.
But revise for an hour and an add-on all the way up until
instead of 120, you start with 125 big blinds. You should probably start with 150.
Make it deeper, yeah.
Just a little
longer,
deeper.
Yeah.
150 big blinds.
It should be a little deeper. That can also entice people if they understand it. A bigger buy-in tournament that's a little deeper would be, we get more bang for your buck.
15-minute levels, breaks every hour, rebuys for the first 4 levels for the first hour,
and an add-on at the rebuy cutoff.
Yeah, levels, and then add-on at 1 hour. And what should the add-on be?
That we can talk about. I mean, is it a full buy-in? Is it a half buy-in? It probably should be a full buy-in, right?
Probably.
That also
I don't think it
alienates
should be
people
quite
too.
a full one.
Yeah, we should look into that.
If you're gonna do a add-on, you can't do $100 tournament because then all of a sudden it
No, we're down with 50. 50 works. Yeah, no, 50. We'll stick with 50.
Or you could do a $50 add-on. Basically, you have to make the add-on congruent with what the buy-in was. You know what I mean?
We could also just do a $25 add-on. For like 1,000 chips or whatever it is, because what was the blind structure in this one?
We started at 1020 and we had 2,500, so you had 125 big 125 big blinds.
At 10,
and were there antes in this one? I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, they started at like 6 levels or whatever. They can do all that. I don't care about that, but so we all started with
2,500.
Yeah, we started with
start with 5. Maybe start with 5,000. I don't know. I think the question that you asked initially is you promote it more, but you have more time to promote it, and you find out
actually sign up.
Yeah. I know in my personal experience today, and I knew I was going to play in this tournament and I knew that I could get. I'm with BetOnline. I know it all. I play poker there. I know everything's going to work out. But when it came time to get the password, and so I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not going to bother any of these guys. I'll just go find the password myself. I said, oh, where should I start? I'll go to Pub Sports Radio. I go on our website. I could not find it.
You're right. It wasn't on the website.
Why was it not on the website? But I couldn't find it. I eventually went to YouTube and typed in Pub Sports Poker Tournament, and the video came up.
Go to Pub Sports Twitter and also Jimmy's page. They had it on. That's where I got it.
But why wasn't it on the website?
Okay. I'm just a random guy, though, Dave.
No, that's great, though.
No. You're fine. I'm. Your point is very well taken. It's for sure.
Disallowed for.
So I like the add-on, but I don't think the add-on should be the full buy-in. I think it should be like half the buy-in, and should be for a smaller amount of chips. Like if we get 3,000 chips to start, then for $25, $30 you get a $2,000 add-on after an hour when the registration.
I'll have to, if we want to Google, and I'll help out with this. We can Google tournament structures on different sites or even at different casinos and see what the add-ons are. Because off the top of my head, I don't know I have a good grasp on starting stacks versus how many big blinds you have to start, but I don't know about what the add-on math is.
I kind of like that.
We don't pick the password, right?
No, we do. I thought we did, but they picked it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was like NOV. We could have done. I was like, could have done without the NOV. Probably I might have.
Yeah.
TJ says the add-on should be twice the buy-in chips for half the price. No, but I don't think it should be if the add-on's after an hour. TJ, I think that's for a bigger tourney.
That's why we have to. That's exactly kind of what I'm saying. Is that add-ons for deeper tournaments that are more money might be different than add-ons for tournaments like these. So I need to look. I don't know.
DeMar got ejected, Jimmy.
I think what TJ is saying in the chat there, though, or no, who was it? Or what Smoke is saying, we don't mind if we want to introduce people to Pub Sports Radio, and if the way to do it is through a poker tournament, we want that's their first experience. We want them to be part of it. We would look to give this out as widely as we could, right? Not just within the immediate community, Jim.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
A promotional tool for the site to introduce people to you.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, one of 3 of a kind there.
I had trips as well.
with no kicker.
I had a 3.
You were stuck in the big blind.
Yeah,
No.
stuck in that sucks.
Flop
That,
two,
and
flop
Drug
two
Daddy
pair.
takes the big fucking chip lead right there too. Wow.
Did he raise your big blind? Or did he
Yeah,
limp
he was
in?
raising me along the way. I should have read that. But I'm not folding trip kings on the
Oh,
bubble.
I know.
Like G's saying, usually add-ons half of the entry and
Drunk
half of
Daddy, nice job. Drunk Daddy, nice job. Give Drunk Daddy some credit here.
I cannot.
You know, the
believe
other
I'm-
thing too, Jimmy, is when we do this. I mean, today it was a great day to do it. Although still there might be some people that have like family issues. We should do one closer to Christmas and New Year's, but
Yeah, but I
maybe-
was trying to think about what the right day would be for like to not have anything to do.
yeah.
For me, it'd be December 30th. You know,
what
the
day is
day
that? Like,
before
is
New
it
Year's?
the weekend?
I don't know what day, but the day before New Year's Eve.
That's a Saturday.
That would be good. Especially if it's like a slow sports betting day, because there'll be a couple bowl games on. Obviously,
It won't be a slow sports betting day because there'll be NBA and NHL heavy.
NBA and NCAA basketball, and yeah.
But I mean, it's a nighttime thing. I think that's probably
Saturday
a
in
perfect
late
day.
December.
I can't
I like
think of
that
a
day
time in
too.
late December, really, honestly. Like I get what, like, if we go earlier than that, we're talking about like Christmas, and it's so busy for us with NFL. You know, NFL's on the New Year's Eve. Oh God, NFL's on that Sunday, New Year's Eve. So maybe it'd be Friday, December 29th.
Fun fact, that's Jeff's birthday, the 30th.
Mm.
Oh wow. What do you guys
That'd
think of
be-
Friday, December 29th?
I think we could promote. No, I don't know. We could promote just birthday. Either one's fine with me. Obviously, I mean, any day is fine with me. But
Yeah, I'm fine with either one. You know,
Calgary just tied it up.
What's going to be more conducive to getting action?
You do got a nice night game that night, December 30th. Lions at Cowboys.
there'll be bowl games too, obviously as well.
But Friday, I think that Friday, December 29th is the date.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure if there's better ones, but that sounds pretty good to me. Like,
Oh,
Right now, go ahead.
no, I'm thinking to myself. I'm getting to the point where the blinds are starting to kind of affect my stack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I was gonna. Yeah. No, that's what I was gonna
When
comment.
you're under 20, 10 it really affects, but 20
Right.
it
Well,
starts to
I mean, for your personal situation, but you've had Engine on your left, who had already done a nice job to work back up to 4,000. Just won another pot recently. I've been noticing to stay alive. The Engine has been the one, I believe, here working the short stack along with now Jim over here as well.
He's been up and down because Indian's the guy that took out Jeff back-to-back hands, and he had like 12 or 14 fucking thousand chips. So
Right, but Engine just got down to below 4K
Yeah.
and got up to 4, and then won another pot here. But your table has less chips than the other table,
oh yeah, by far.
and so you've got a real battle here with the four of you.
Which means like you can't hide because Williams can sit there and pick us all off. You want another big stack so that there's some worry about getting called with a bigger stack. It's not a good spot for a short stack. We're hand for hand now. Yeah, obviously we're hand for hand.
Yeah,
Get to the final table. Get
They're
fucking
checking
bust someone
down
out.
three-way here. They've checked one down a limped pot here, and the limper ends up winning it with ace high.
Yeah, I want someone to get out already as well. It'd be nice to have one table.
Yeah.
Tim, you gonna take the bullet for someone or for us here?
Yeah, at this point, come on. I mean, I'm not the shortest at the table. That trip King's hand killed me. I had a feeling he had it too.
Well, it's the same dynamic at both tables. You have one with the, even though Drunk Daddy has everybody covered, Williams still has it, almost double the chips of everyone. So there's like 4 even stacks at both tables.
Yeah.
This hand could get interesting with Williams. Oh, never mind.
The
4 stack skip pick. That's a great idea.
Were you the aggressor, Tim, on that hand, or was he? You were the big blind, right?
He was the aggressor. I figured he either had a king or was completely bluffing and just trying to get me off my stack because we were pretty deep in.
Can we do this? Here we go. Here we go.
Come on.
9s against King 10 here.
Final table.
The 9s engine.
Let's
Good
go.
job.
Final table.
That's their choice.
Final table.
Here we go. Pull it up.
Thank you for that sacrifice.
Pull it up.
Huge 4th and 2 for the Beeve.
Well, let me tell you, you're about to
pressured. Incomplete.
That was horrible.
Wow.
What are you running? That's not a fumble. Why are they letting him run? It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. What did?
I appreciate the lights when it's come down to the final table. I appreciate the dramaticism.
Yep.
Are they calling that a fumble?
Usually they change the felt color too. A lot of rooms, but
That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It's a 4th and 2, and it was a missed pass.
Yeah, I don't know if they're calling it a fumble. Either way,
They're calling it a fumble. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I mean, I'm not listening to the volume, but
this rush guy to my right's driving me nuts.
I could have got DJ for a face mask, actually.
Mauritius giving you hell over there, Tim?
No, he just keeps killing the clock every single turn and then timing out.
he's doing that on purpose.
Well, there's no.
Well, I would have loved a big bang there.
It's just mucking his hand for him. He's just AFK.
Okay. Maybe Roosh, sometimes I don't want to say what Roosh is doing, but you could call it a smoke break. Sometimes just go in the, you're out, you're a little bit short. You don't want to miss your button, obviously. So maybe there was a technical issue. Could be back here. Looks like, I don't know.
It just heard you talking that shit. He's ready to go now.
I mean, we've all been there online, right? You get dealt the aces, and then all of a sudden, why is the timer not moving, or the things paused. You're like, what's going on? Click, 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 click.
Yep.
Man, my cap on Texas Tech was right. If you would have told me Texas Tech would only have 7 points through almost 3 quarters, I would have put 5 units on the under.
That's
Texas might hit the fucking over by themselves.
Check, bluff, shoves on Williams and just takes it down. No problem with the 10x. I mean, it's not a terrible. I mean, really. I mean, I guess you got
Calgary is a 5-4 lead now.
Wow. Calgary and Edmonton, will they slowly lead their way back?
They're 2-period fucking players. It's crazy.
I think they can tie this game up. They're not just going to be
sharp guys were all over Edmonton too today, man. I mean,
Oh yeah, and Edmonton won 5-0, right, Jim?
Oh man, yeah. I mean, the sharpest of cappers. I mean, you look at the move, you look at everything. I mean, Calgary and Edmonton are still getting bet like they're the same team as last year. That these slow starts really don't mean that much in the big picture, even though it was embarrassing, and everyone want to write them off a little bit. The odds really didn't shift to say that they had, gone anywhere. Yeah, there was a slight decline, but look at some of the games and the records they were to look at today's game, for example. I mean, they were the one with the opposite win-loss record than their opponent, and they were on the road. Didn't matter.
There was a few different things though that worked here with the Edmonton spot. One was it was a 3 p.m. in the afternoon game, and those are games where you can be very sloppy. But they've lost the first 3 games of the road trip. And we know the Capitals aren't as good as their record indicates. So you have a team that's lost the first 3 games of the road trip in a 3:00 in the afternoon game. They're going to be laser focused. Like it was the perfect storm. That's why I kept saying this is the best bet on the entire sports card. It just and you know, like I don't have a model, and I don't. But this is like I like situations, and I like the psychology behind the situation.
Mm-hmm.
It was the perfect storm for the Oilers. It was the
Is McDavid playing?
Yeah.
No.
All right. So just drunk daddy just gonna donkey his way into a chip here? He's gonna just donkey his way to a victory?
Hey, there's some play left here. Now Jim's in a little bit of a tough spot with here's a shove from check bluff again. Haven't seen that last move. Maybe check bluff has one move, only has one move. We'll see. There's room to play a little bit here, but
shout out to Joseph Thompson.
Yeah, here comes Tim with a limp. Gonna go up against Ned here. They'll take a flop.
Jamie, unfortunately, the Ducks are just moving the ball.
At ease.
Takes it down. Standard continuations there, bet by Tim. I think you'd call it that, even though he limped in there. I mean, these blinds are pretty big right now.
Did they just pick the ball again? Texas is going to score again? Oh, my God. Texas is going to get the fucking over by themselves.
We'll take another flop here. A couple of aces on the flop here.
Holy fucking shit.
Well, drunk daddy leads out and takes it down.
I had nothing.
Should bet the flop.
Could have.
That's Dave's job, but he was watching the game. Sorry about that. I'm the play-by-play here, working on it. Thank you for this opportunity, Jim. I can't believe you propelled me into a career of calling online poker tournaments.
Critical notice.
We need Uncle Jonathan to double up here, man.
I said in the chat earlier today that I was going that this was going to start my online tournament career tonight, but I have to go back to handicapping here.
We need Dave Rogers to double up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a stupid call. I called. It was small blind against big blind. I had ace 5 suited. I called. He raised like 4x, and I should have folded, but I called, and then nothing came. I blasted away like 3,000 chips. 2,000.
Hey,
this is huge for us here, Dave. 4th and goal now for Oregon.
They're going for it? Wow.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
No, Nick should run off the field.
They should be kicking.
I think Nick's running off the field. They're at the 7.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Calgary's up 2 goals now.
I also wanted to give out the big fight results. I know maybe you guys were involved with it with Dylon, but Magomed Kermov, he defeated Sadabusi via submission in round 3. Magomed Kermov wins.
He said it all right there.
At PFL Championships.
It is kind of disgusting that Dallas is they just refuse to play 3 periods.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I didn't get any the Bruins played here last week when the game was over and all the Dallas fans were walking away very sad after watching their team squander a 3-goal lead. That did not happen.
You remember when the Lightning knocked out the Rangers in the playoffs last year, and that guy was walking like, "Oh," he's like, "Go Lightning!" And then the Rangers fan turned around and knocked him the fuck out. Oh, it's horrible.
The 2 big stacks and a little bit of mixing up here.
Devils beat the Rangers last year.
Check on the turn.
Sorry, say that what Tim?
That was 2 years ago. The Lightning against the Rangers. Last year, the Lightning got bounced by the Leafs, and
That's
the
Nick
Rangers
talking.
got bounced by the Devils.
Good call. But whenever there's that Lightning Rangers series, the guy's just walking out like happy, like like whistling a tune, kind of, and he just screams. He's like woo, and then this fucking like, and he's probably 55 years old, just walking happy, and this like 35-year-old obviously had money on the Rangers, turns around and just
knocks him out.
Just knocked. It was horrible. Like it was like. I mean, the guy got arrested and all that stuff, and the guy who got knocked out got offered all the stuff, from it, but it's still just awful. You can't cheer for your own team in a foreign. I had friends back in 2011 go to Boston for the Stanley Cup Finals, the Canucks Boston, and they came back like white as a ghost. They were like, "We're never doing that again."
Yeah,
you can't walk into that arena with the Canucks. Like it was awful.
That's how I'd want it to be, though.
I don't know. The sports, being a fan of the sports team is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to be allowed.
They came back in one piece.
I know, but you're supposed to. Sports is supposed to bring people together. You're supposed to be able to go to a new city, and go watch your team play and wear your team's jersey and not be scared for your life.
Yeah, I feel like that would be Philadelphia for me.
Philadelphia is not like that, man. At least my experience is.
Well, you're not a Mets fan.
Oh, and I'm talking hockey.
You're not a New York guy.
You're not a New Yorker.
I've been in Philly in a Canucks jersey, and the first thing I did is I got up and I turned around and I just talked to everybody. I was like, "Look, I'm in a Canucks jersey. They're my team. I'm a nice person."
Of course you are. You're Canadian.
But I was telling him, I was like, "Look, I'm
a nice.
I'm going to cheer for my hockey team, and I don't want to get the shit kicked out of me." Like I just spoke, and then people laughed at it, and it was a good time or whatever. But I had to do the diatribe where I was going to,
I don't think it's anybody's surprise here. I'm not giving anything away. Tim's been very active here, limping and raising a little bit and keeping a stack going, but he's involved in the pot here with the two big stacks. Getting caught in between, but he's going to make the call here on a real wet board.
Man.
Joseph Gomez says the Rangers guy might have been paralyzed.
Oh, man, look at this river. Go ahead, Jim.
Oh, wow. Sorry, it was the Rangers guy that knocked out the Lightning fan.
Tim leads out with a nice bet here.
It's a gigantic board.
It's called. Tim shows down, and the straight's there. Tim had two pair.
What a river.
Jesus.
Drug Daddy is just having his way with Tim.
Down here to the short with Jim.
Ace killed me.
Jim just had a nice hand a few hands ago to stay alive as well. He was nearly committed with his bet.
Queen 7, the computer hand. What the fuck? I mean, he had to open in it straight, obviously, but.
Oh, we got all.
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to give anything away. Tim limped in there with that. You're right, Dave.
Two all in.
Put up in that big blind with that Queen 7.
Yeah.
Two all in.
Here's a big one though. Check, bluff, shoves, and Jim calls.
Wow.
Rusha, maybe a decision here. We wouldn't waste our time.
No, we don't know who check bluff is.
Okay, but we're getting the cards here. Ace King. Nothing you can do here. Only a queen. That's it.
Yeah. Uncle Jonathan. Uncle Jonathan was great, man. Johnny Im, a great friend of the channel. He was great in this.
Nice playing, no doubt. He did a nice job.
Unfortunate.
Northern Iowa rocks Stanford by 22. The 5.5-point dog outright winner tonight with a 49-27 first half. Northern Iowa Panthers.
We got to.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my!
Do you believe that?
No, I can't. That's absolutely just
look at it again. Are we going to look at that again?
That was fucking bullshit. Seriously, a fucking 3. Oh my god!
Let's go back.
Oh my
nothing.
God.
I mean, it had nothing here. Just wanted to take you out. Maybe it's personal.
8%.
Fuck, man.
Oh, you got in the right spot, man. It's
just a 3-outer. I knew it was gonna come too. What the fuck?
Disgust bucket.
What a piece of shit.
Drone Daddy, we are happy to have you here, and
Was that Drunk Daddy again that did it to you,
Drunk
Tim?
Daddy again.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
We
times?
appreciate Drunk Daddy's participation.
Oh, that's Trap God, Joe. We know who Drunk Daddy is. Trap God. We
Oh,
love
it's
Trap
true.
God.
Oh yeah.
Okay, sorry,
Oh.
Trap God. We were trying to find out who Drunk Daddy was.
But Jimmy, again, we all know who Drunk Daddy
He was waiting on you. He was waiting on you, and he gave a great reason, no doubt. He doesn't
Yeah,
need
no, that's
any.
fair.
His cards there did not need to say anything, is what he's
Yeah.
saying as far
Have
as
to
his
call.
move there. We
Yeah,
can
yeah, have to call.
can blast him a little bit, you know, because he knew he was going to be in a city. So let's see if he lives up to that reputation though right now. Because if you're playing at that, then I expect to see still more aggressive play.
Oh, we have all in from check.
Good to zig and
Love.
zag here.
No folds.
No action.
Dave's going to be in the big blind here.
Yeah, that's interesting. Shout out to Trapped God though.
2 spots away from the cash.
Got a limp.
Yeah,
here.
top 5, correct? You said.
Mm-hmm.
Dave
I
just goes
believe.
with this one. I imagine anything. I just imagine. I'll let it fold. I just imagine probably any medium aces, even
Ace 9 offsuit. Yeah.
Just to let you guys know, the prizes for the top 5. 5th gets $102. There's obviously some cents in there, but I'm gonna ignore those. But
yeah,
4th 171, 3rd 286, 2nd 480. Pretty nice. And 1st gets a 803. It's a nice payday.
This is the shortest tournament we've ever had. I guess because there's only 31 players.
Less people. Yeah, less people. Yeah.
The Lightning Hurricane, thankfully over.
That was a beautiful game.
Yes. So yeah, $803 for first place is pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, it's not bad.
So weird to have Nick off fucking camera spouting off when it's usually Tim.
Well, Dave, I have a question for you. I just read all the prizes.
You got the better player on here.
Don't just stop right now.
Dave, is it now your is the tournament worth your time now, Dave? Is the tournament worth your time?
Well, it was worth my time for the last longer.
Dave's played great, quite frankly. I mean, I know he doesn't have the chips here right now, but I know, of course, he was on my right. I know he had to tighten up because he saw me limping all the time. Anytime he was going to get involved in a pot, even if he was limping in the early time, I was going to be in there every time and have position on him. And he doesn't, so he had to shut it down early a little bit. That's right. Yeah, there were other issues, but I mean, I'm just talking from my perspective.
Trap God, man, dragging his balls right along the bridge of everybody's nose.
Yeah, it's especially Tim's. It's disgusting.
Well, come on.
I hated to see it. I didn't want to see it.
Shove it here.
At least he was in.
Of course, yeah. I can't say shit, but I didn't want to see that.
He could do that with King 10 suited. He could do that with any good ace, any suited ace, maybe even.
Yep. You're in the area.
I mean,
I'm at 10 big blinds.
The old boys got a half court winner from ECU this week. So
dude, that was unreal. Unreal.
Yeah, they're flying high. I know they're flying high.
Storming the court was so much fun.
Did you guys? Yeah. Did you guys get the video? Did you get it when I emailed it? I wasn't for the first top of the first one, but
up on our TikTok.
The second one, I didn't. I just caught that part. I saw. Were you both in the scrum there, or what?
No, I was not at the game.
Oh,
I was not.
Only Nick went to the game. That's because I only saw.
I had to come back. I had to work.
Okay.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's
I know,
disgusting
right?
to hear, Tim.
That hurts.
Oh, we just lost Rushia. Oh no.
Oh, Rushia is a great poker player.
Nick, there, can you hear me? Nick, can you hear me right? Is he there right now, Tim?
Yeah, he can.
I'm right next to
Hey, Nick, did you have any interaction with the Kennesaw? I mean, you guys still had a good time seeing them again, didn't you?
Oh yeah, Kennesaw. Nothing but respect to them. Especially the banana guy.
Sure.
Londo, I don't think I have much, man. This has been one of the toughest weeks of my life.
I know I was getting a big old boner by seeing them. But I swear to God, you guys, there was nobody in that gym, and Nick and Tim and Banana Man and 2 other guys are like, there's nobody. And the
we're
game
going crazy.
we're like, yeah. And
It
like,
was that game was probably the most fun I had a game that had none of my teams involved with it, because that whole front row of people, we all had our sports books out, and
the
we all had.
Northeastern guys make eye contact with you guys at all? It had
Well,
to be a little
here's
bit.
the thing.
I dabbed up a couple of them.
We all bet Kennesaw money line.
Yeah.
That game. So we were all going.
You guys had to influence the game. They bet on the game, Jimmy, and then they went and influenced it in the crowd because there was nobody there. So the 5 of them stood behind the announcers and basically were like, "Well, all game."
Oh yeah, it was fantastic.
That's dope.
There was 25 people in the now the game the other night. It was East Carolina was playing, so it was everybody rushed the court, and Nick was right there in the middle of the. And then they interviewed that kid after the game. Man, he was cool.
Yeah. He was a transfer from Kansas, Pettiford.
Rondo, I've got one bet tomorrow, and that's it. And I'm a big proponent of getting a chance to take a break.
What do you have tomorrow?
And refresh. I have Rutgers.
I've already bet the Bruins and the Canadiens for anyone who wants hockey.
I haven't even looked at hockey tomorrow, and I don't want to.
Here we go.
This was a really tough.
Oh, Dave's all in.
On the bubble.
Dave's all in.
On
Is
the
anyone
bubble.
Call Dave?
Bubble boy.
I'm the low stack anyway. No, it wasn't actually, but either way.
Check Bluff was really thinking about.
But yeah,
it.
I need a. This was one of the toughest. I mean, I did 11 hours yesterday, and then another 35 games in the 3-hour, 45-minute show today. We had a 4-hour show on Wednesday.
4-hour show the other day. Yeah, you've had a long fucking week. That's for sure.
I need to.
Didn't we talk about this before? Like right before the week started, we were like, "Yeah, you're about to do like 12 hours, and then we have the poker tournament and betting with the bag." We talked about this on Monday.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all, but I really, when I started doing this like publicly full time, I wouldn't bet on Saturday, Sunday. Like not, of course, in NFL season I would, and college football, but if it wasn't, I wouldn't. I'd try not to bet anything on Saturday, Sunday. And then I was doing shows Monday to Friday, so I'd be. But I needed like that Saturday, especially when Fong and Ella were not in Costa Rica.
All right, here we go. I don't care about it. I can wait for these smaller stacks to go. I'm all in. Let's fucking go.
It's worth his time.
With a proclamation, and he hasn't dominated.
Look at that!
Wow.
Bang,
Trap
bang.
God.
Hey, Big Daddy a drunk daddy could kind of afford it. I don't know,
No, it was a great call. He's trying to knock me off too because
he asked
everyone
all
gets paid.
You have a bounty on you, Dave?
Oh.
Is there a bounty on you, Dave?
No, because fucking RJ made me put up my own money if I wanted to do it.
I
goes,
get that.
He goes, if anyone wants to do if anyone wants to do a bounty, Dave. And then I said, "Oh, are you putting up the money?" He's like, "No, you're going to put up the money." Fuck that.
Of course.
TJ, I get that as well. I get that totally. But I haven't even looked at tomorrow's NHL schedule. I'm going to try not to. I might end up having to, but I'm going to try not to.
Dave, I would have put a bounty on myself if you would have did it.
Next time.
Okay.
100 doll hairs.
Whoa, that's too rich for my blood. I'll do 25.
Doll hairs. I know you've got a couple dolls. You can pluck them off. So
I'll give you some fucking Venezuelan money. It's about the same amount right there.
Yeah.
Fives on fives is nuts, man.
Look at that. Little splits. That's pretty crazy that they both had fives.
Two of the same pocket pairs.
I want to say, who is it again, you guys? I'm going to drunk daddy is
Trap God.
Trap God. Not only playing aggressive, playing well.
Kelly, I'm sorry, man. I'm shocked at them.
Getting hit upside the head by the deck, but he's going to double up right now again. Kiss, kiss.
No, I gotta be a dad tomorrow, man. I gotta let go of all of this. I've been going way too hard. I gotta squeeze Carter and Ella as tight as possible and go play with them and not have action that I'm looking at nonstop.
Yeah, the Stars are who we thought they were. Sucks. Cool jerseys though. Like the green.
Well, they have no character, man.
Apparently not.
They don't. I mean, you look at all the way through their line. Joe Pavelski would be the one character spot. You need in that team, like you bring in Duchesne with Sagan. What could you possibly be thinking?
Yeah, I was rooting on my guy Tyler Sagan. I know you don't like him, but former Bruin.
No, I don't like him at all.
Well, I think he won the Stanley Cup with the Bruins, and then they shipped his ass away.
Yeah, I believe he did win that Stanley Cup.
Yeah. Fortunate. We don't talk about those.
City got lit on fire, and
yeah, we don't talk about that. It hurts our relationship as a father and a son. Yeah. That's when I fell in love with Tim Thomas. And I modeled my catching career after him. I die for Tim Thomas.
You talking about sports or
no? No, I'm actually not. Again, this is a father-son bond. He knows what I'm talking about sports when I'm not.
Check, bluff, getting pretty active here.
Who's our guy? Check, bluff.
We don't know.
We need him to come out from the shadows.
It's like Masked Singer. I forgot that Zombie was T because T was Zombie. I remember now. I totally remember that he was on, but I'd forgotten.
Yeah, he was in our last tournament too, and we did. It was basically the whole thing all over again. It was very funny. I want to know who Check Bluff is. I want to know who Williams is, and obviously
Check Bluff is the cheapest way to bluff.
That's true. And Kashish or whatever his name is, I want to know who that is. It definitely does seem like
another bottle of booze.
Poker meat is.
I think that we need to try to put together the perfect poker tournament for Friday, December 29th. And if it doesn't succeed, we let it go. I think we put it all on the line, and because this was not a big enough turnout.
Well, you have to define success.
We need a minimum 50 players, minimum.
Well, yeah, if you get it open early, that'd be helpful as well from that online standpoint.
No, I'll see what we can do. Because it's November 24th. We're talking about another tournament in a month and 5 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and sometimes I think that BetOnline just it feels like their tournaments just don't go out that long. They only do it a week in advance or whatever.
Right there,
no, we can ask for it.
Good job, Poker Ned. You played well.
Oh wow, Poker Med. We have hit the cash butt stuff with no rebuys.
Look at them go.
We got Trap God. So do we only know Trap God and butt stuff? We don't know the other three players?
Doesn't seem like it.
All right, Kelly McKinnon says he's already paid and ready to go. Okay, so that's in a month and 5 days. So I think it's a great date. What do you guys think? Friday, December 29th?
Yes, I love it. 29th or 30th, either one's fine.
It works.
I'm concerned about the 30th because of football on New Year's Eve and all the stuff we have to do on New Year's Eve and all that stuff. I think Friday the 29th because a lot of people won't be working that week either.
Well, 31st is New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
Rebecca Evans, this is the final table.
That's Nordy.
Yeah.
He's been using his wife's account for a long time. The 29th of December, we're going to do the next poker game.
It's a great idea by Smoke and Mirror. Like I said, I knew I was ready to go because I'm all BetOnline-y already. And, but, I know it's hard, we want to. If somebody decides at the last minute they want to play, we do want to try to help them as fast as we can too. But
Oregon's about to score again.
Beautiful, Nordy. Yeah, we're gonna promote it. We'll get everything going right away.
If you would have told me Texas Tech would have 7 points into the fourth fucking quarter, I would have told you. I would have bet a fucking lot. Texas has 50 points.
So, butt stuff. I have a question for you.
Butt stuff.
At what prize level does it become worth your time? Is it the
Oh, you can't
800
ask
for
Dave this question. He's a real gambler, man. I've watched Dave pick up 3,500 on like a misclick, and he doesn't bat an eye. He doesn't bat an eye. It's just like okay, well, oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
I enjoy I enjoy playing poker. It's my first love. I was sneaking into casino card rooms in LA. That's the first thing that I started gambling. I learned when I was 6 years old. That's that. So I'll play, and I love supporting PSR. So I'd play in a $10 tournament. But I would love for there to be. It would be great to have a $5,000 tournament. So like 50 players, $100. That would be absolutely.
That'd be great. But we could.
That would be great.
The $100 is going to scare people off. Unfortunately,
of course it will. It's not going to happen. 100's not going to happen.
But we could do the 50 with rebuys for an hour, 4 levels, and an add-on at the end of the hour.
Because if we can get 50 people, I guarantee you that 20 of them are going to have a proclivity to want to rebuy and punch in and get crazy. We're talking about the Nasty Nates. We're talking about me. We're talking about you. We're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Queen, here the
all
queen.
right, we have a double up for Williams.
No,
Thank you for all of you that are here rolling with us, man. Thank you for supporting us. We need to we need to give it one more shot. We need to give it one more shot with toughness here.
apparently Arch Manning's in for Texas. I didn't know this.
Yeah, because they're up 50-7.
Oh my!
All
Look
right,
at this one.
well, I'm gonna bow out on this one.
Here.
Fuck
What do you got, Dave?
shit.
Before you fold? Oh, all right.
Ace
Here's
deuce.
ace.
I had ace deuce.
I'm missing an ace right there, and that's going to be good enough for the jacks. Kish got a little loose there. Dave
Kish
did
got
open for a
70
small
more
raise
bucks.
there,
Here we go.
Kish got a little impatient
Slowly
there. Man,
becoming worth his time.
Daddy willing to pick you off.
Why are you so? Go drink some orange juice. It'll help your trip last longer. Do you know that? Orange juice helps your trip, by the way. Go drink some.
I should I? I didn't know that. I'm gonna go do that later.
No, but
That's what they
you know
say.
how you I abused mushrooms for a little while, and it comes out like you out of your urine. So if you're drinking
does it?
heavy, yeah, it does. That's how you excrete it. So if you're drinking heavy, then you're like you're.
Yeah, I didn't drink heavy on it. I mean, even when I was always a drinker, I didn't drink heavy on it, but I didn't need to. But smoking cigarettes, it helped. I mean, it gave you a better head, like a head buzz, and it orange juice. Yeah, orange juice did for me kind of extend. It's. I know it's an old wives' tale. I don't know if they say that about drug use, but it's a folklore. But it did help. Maybe it's a placebo. I don't know, but drinking orange juice helped my trip.
Well, I'll say I've never heard Jimmy make that sound when you said cigarette there. That just teleported Jimmy.
But no, smoking a cigarette on shrooms is like one of my favorite experiences on.
I've not had a single puff since I quit smoking. I was a Export A Gold regular size, pack and a half a day.
That's crazy.
Camel like Camel Blues.
A pack and a half a day.
That is nuts. Well, I used to go and play because I don't smoke all day. I really only smoke at night when I drink in cap. That's really even my vape.
You still smoke cigarettes?
No. But if I go to casinos, because my favorite thing in the world is smoking inside. One of them. I think it's just so
It is
like
kind of nice. Yeah,
it is. And when I used to go play, do my thing with blackjack, I would smoke literally a pack in a night, just blow through a pack.
Yeah, I have a very addictive personality. I can't.
You?
Well, I went to this because they told me I dipped. I've dipped all my life too because you could do it inside, and I dip all the time. And
I love watching Troy dip during the show.
Blood pressure. This is better for blood pressure. They said.
Yeah, Troy dipping is hilarious.
Well, it's a sports thing. If you played sports, you dipped. I mean, a lot of us did. I mean,
if you were good 14. At playing.
Not even that. No, I mean, not that I was bad, but when we were 14, we were trying to find the senior that was 18 years old to go buy us cans of dip. He'd come back.
I've got
20.
dip here in the house right now, man.
Yeah,
and I don't too. Just that people. It is a sports related thing, man. People still send me dip in like packages, like.
Yeah.
I won't. I can't. I can't fuck with nicotine, man. It's very addictive.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it.
Oh, I don't even care about enjoy it. I enjoy it very much, but you know, I'm now 14 years without a puff.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Before you were Joe fucking Camel.
Those are my cigarettes, the Camel Lights, the blues, or the Turkish Golds.
Export A Gold, regular sized. I remember the smell of them, everything about them. Those little tiny.
When I'm around people that smoke, and this is people hate this, I don't like the smoke being blown in my face, but when someone first lights a cigarette up, that initial smell, I actually love that smell, which is not good.
Nobody smokes anymore. Nobody smokes. I'm not.
You're right, they vape it. Everyone vapes. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not. I don't smell. I'm not around it at all. You know, thank God.
I think the last cigarette I've had, honestly, was when I bummed one off of Dabfather at Pubapalooza.
Oh
yeah.
wow!
It was a menthol, which is okay, but
I can't even have tobacco in a joint because my eye, like, it'll just like immediately everything will just I don't 11 years, 300 days for smoking mirrors. 11 years, 300 days for smoking mirrors. 11 years for Nordy. Yeah, no, this was very important for us to do this, to break free of that crutch.
I need to stop this. I need to stop this big time.
Yeah, I mean, very, very important that we did that. Smoke, Nordy, Kelly, that we did that. It was a hugely important, crucial. Oh, Kelly still smokes. See, like, I mean, I get it, man.
I need to be more aggressive here. I need to.
Come on, Dave.
I'm under 10
of my life, man.
10 big blinds.
I loved it. It hurt my comedy career though, because or stand up. It hurt. You don't want to leave the room. You need to know what the hell is happening in the room, and when you go out for a smoke, you know who knows what's going to happen. You know, I had like the greatest night of my life in comedy. I won the Phil Hartman Award, and Dan Aykroyd and Lorne Michaels gave it to me.
Really, you met Lorne Michaels and Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah, I mean, it was magical.
All
magical.
in,
all in, boys.
Okay. But yeah, so it was the greatest night of my comedy career, and it was in Brantford where Phil Hartman had just been killed by his wife about a year prior, and his brother was there, Paul Hartman, and touchdown. Oh no! And was that a pick? Oh, it was a pick. And it was the greatest night of my comedy career. A week later, so that was on a Thursday night. A week later, I'm at what the fuck was it called? Clinton's Pirate Video Cabaret.
Sure.
And it was a regular show, but it was a show that popped. Like it was but it was Thursday night. It was a show like Mike Myers would go down to, like special people go down. I was lucky to be on the show, and I needed to have a smoke. And it was a multifaceted show. Like it wasn't all stand up. And this is no exaggeration. This is what happened. This a woman who I didn't know. I'm like 19 or 20 years old. Woman came on and she sang a song with her guitar about how her brother had raped her.
That's great. Great comedy.
So, but I'm out smoking. So I came in at the end of the song and it was very dark and nobody was talking and it was all like, and I had gotten a lot of media off of the award, and the host was sort of a dick and did nothing in between. Knew that he was sending me the sharks. It was like, I forget what he said. God, it was so long ago, 25 years ago. He said something like, I don't want to quote him, but he just said something really, like literally 6 words. And he said, let's bring on your next guest, And I didn't know that she just sung the song. Now, I may have not been at a point in my comedy career, if I had watched it, that I would have been able to say anything about it. But maybe you could take the tension away. All it would have needed was a line or two just to take all the tension away. But I was out smoking a cigarette, and I bombed. I didn't know anything had happened, so I just came on all like, and I bombed so bad. Like, bombed, like not a sound, And look, back then I bombed all the time, but I just had the greatest night of my life the 7 days earlier, and this was my first set afterwards, and it was one of the worst bombs of my life. Maybe definitely top 5 bombs of my life. And if I didn't smoke cigarettes, I would have known what the hell had just happened.
All right.
You're going all in butt stuff?
Why not? I don't have a great hand.
But a shove here, and there was into the big blind of check.
I got to do something.
Bluff.
I can't.
Pretty big raise still. Check bluff's gonna.
He just
need to wake up here. I would think
30% of his chip stack. Yeah, important hand for him or her.
Yeah.
It's showing down. It seems like an easy call now when you think about it. And check bluff. Maybe not though, because Dave could have an ace there easy.
Good hand.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy, I'm gonna head out for the night. I have to be up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So.
Oh Jesus, Tim, you're the man. Thank you for running with us. And tough bounces, but you've succeeded here at our tournament time and time again, and respect for it. Tim, I want to get you back for NFL Pub Hub.
Yeah, hopefully I won't reverse sweep next time.
Do you want to come on Sunday?
I'm going to be heading to the Hurricanes game, and I have stuff going on that day.
No worries. Okay, but I want to get you back on. Like one show is not. It does. So let's get you back. So can you hit me whenever you're able to come on? It could be next week too, and we'll lock you in and get you back up.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay, no, I appreciate you, man. And great job here. Let's get. My mom was supposed to be in this tournament, and something came up. She actually, my mom is she's singing tomorrow. She's got two shows, and so she's working with the band. But let's get our parents in the Friday 29th one.
I'll try to get my dad in.
It would be fun. It would be fun to go together. The dad mom get some side action on it.
Yep,
it'd be really fun. It always had so much to it. But we love you, Tim. Thank you, and please, anyone watching right now, Earl Sports Brothers YouTube channel, man. Tim and Nicholas, and they also rock with Dave Rogers on Nerd Talk, which would be on right now if we didn't have the poker tournament, as well as it's I don't know, I'd like to call it just the extravaganza, but the all day. What do you guys? I don't want to.
It is going to be put on the shelf because college football is winding down, but it is called the super mega unnecessarily long all day college football stream.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it is very necessary, actually.
It's helped my capping and won me a bunch of money. I think it's won all of us a bunch of money. I mean, we sit around and talk about sports all day. I mean, come on.
Yep.
Bye, Tim.
Have a good night, guys.
We love you, man. Good luck tomorrow. Kate Graham, I only have. I've been going hard, man.
I'm gonna pee now. I'll be back.
Yeah, do it. I've been going too hard. So
some websites they'd ban you for saying that on a stream.
They're allowed to. But I only have one bet, and you got actually there. To be honest with you, it's only 11-16. This was such a shorter tournament than our last ones. To be honest with you, I could maybe make a couple additions because I have capped them, and there's a couple spots that I am interested in. But right now, the only action I have
15 or 20. Well, maybe not here. Drunk Daddy just check bluff big.
Oh
spot,
wow!
Huge spot.
Wow!
Huge
check bluff taking
this
control.
This tournament has just changed.
I only have Rutgers.
Play that,
but I have some interest.
Man.
And a big hand there. Check bluff. The kings. Big hand.
Man,
50-7. Texas is just pouring it on.
Yeah, Arch is driving down the field right now. He's not looking particularly great, but they're moving the ball. They're going for it on 4th and down too, so I guess that helps.
that Nebraska loss today was like crushing, and then I went on a big run, but
It stayed under too. That game. It's hilarious. Oh, fucking sickening that Oklahoma State has a chance to play for the Big 12 championship game. What a fucking joke.
it's so much shorter of a stream than we're used to, right, Jose? I mean, it's very short, I guess, because so few people were in it.
Well, this
Wow. Well, there goes Drunk Daddy, by the
Oh,
way. And
wow.
An immediate
Crap
all
God.
in. An immediate all in from William there as well.
Trap God, great playing.
Yeah. God, I was going to move on New Mexico today. That was on my short list. Should have done it. So I guess I do have some interest in some games tomorrow, but the only thing I bet is, and look, this is what bothers me so much, Jose, is that it's the cuts of the, Pete talks about it all the time. So here I only have 7 bets that like made the final, and we didn't do a second best bet show just because we were so busy for college football. But Tulane and New Mexico were cut for the best bets, and of course they both cashed comfortably.
Yeah, Tulane, fucking skunks.
At least I got the under though, because that correlated, with because Dabby was on the other side. But those were just easy. It's those secondary when I love college football because there's only about 60 games. Then you cut down to your 8 or whatever, and then you end up moving forward with for me like now when I was in Costa Rica with no worries whatsoever about anything. I was putting out 16, 25 bets, and they were between $100 and $150. It was irresponsible and stupid. Now the stakes are a little higher, and but this group of 7 games is fucking irritating. Of course, those are winners.
Jimmy, Dana Delp has a question.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's a question that all of us will be asked. Maybe you don't have to go too in depth on it, but who do you have tomorrow, Michigan or Ohio State? Who do you?
I got nobody, man. I got knots all on my back.
Well, obviously, I know you don't have any action, but is there a way you lean?
No, I'm betting $4,000 or $5,000, $4,000 a day. I need fucking rest, and I need to be a dad, man. I'm fucking done. I did 11 and a half hours of streams yesterday. I went down 700 fast and got it all back. 11 hours publicly in front of everybody. I don't give a fuck about tomorrow, man. I need to get the knots out of my back and hug my kids.
Ramon, do you have a lean on that?
Yes, I do. Of course, I'm going to go with the under in this one. Michigan will come with that dominating defense, and I think they'll hold Ohio State down. Do I think Michigan get the win and the cover? Maybe, but maybe I've might be a paid tout, and I might just talk about that under. Go under, Dave. Michigan, Ohio State.
Oh, is this it? And there you go. The tourney is over. Check bluff.
To do any play-by-play,
champion.
No big deal. That was my moment. I blew it. I was too busy talking about Ellen picks.
Check bluff is our champion.
Great job, check bluff.
You need to know who check bluff is.
Wherever it is, they obviously have a poker style name here. They knew what they were doing.
Our champion.
The winning hand once again.
Williams, 28, second Drunk Daddy, who's Trap God. At least we know Trap God. I mean, Trap God runs with us. And then Dave Rogers, 4th.
Good job, Dave. Thanks, guys.
Finally, and the last longer catch as much as what he paid out 4th. I think this is a good thing, Dave. I think we do this again on the 29th with more people.
Yeah, it was a net 120, net 270
on the 29th. On the 29th,
you net
150 plus 120. What?
Oh, because of your 50 buy-in. Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
Forward to that.
Okay, I've got some thing. I got to send out some cash. I got to send it to you, Dave. I got to send it to T. Good work, you guys. I think that I'm going to set this up immediately. Immediately for Friday, December 29th. And this is also between us, Jose. This is last for all, man. I don't want to put all this energy in this shit and no one. Let's put all our energy into it and see how many people we can get. And if it's if people are,
I have a feeling it's gonna not meet your standards, but that's okay.
Jimmy does have high standards, Ramon.
No, I don't know if I have high standards or nothing, but I just we did not. I didn't do that. This didn't get up in time and all that stuff.
31.
We'll give it
what did we have last? What did you have last time?
We in our 3 runs, and even those didn't get up in time. We had about 66 buy-ins, but I think that was 50 with rebuys. I think
there's 25 with rebuys.
All right.
Today.
No, I mean 50 players.
Okay.
Maybe if we had a guy who does a lot of streams, who likes poker.
Does he have big tits?
Me? No, I'll promote. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't I promote it? Why wouldn't I promote it?
Dave could have the poker tournament.
No, here's the thing. You need to put it up so people can sign up. You need to promote it on every single show. Jose's show, your show,
it was promoted every time.
Monday sesh, every fucking show. Promote it on every one.
And it's got to be up early that you can sign up so you can see people.
ESB will promote it. They're bigger than me. I'll promote it. I can get Higgs to promote it. We can do this. I think it would be good if the pot was $5,000. If the pot was however we got there, that would be worth it. And we can do that.
It would be worth his time.
How many people do you think
Shut your whore mouth.
I'm not playing. The prize pool is not big enough. Do you really think there were any?
No, that's just me.
No,
but I do. You know
but
what?
it's not worth. But I understand with Dave. I mean, like here we have the under in the Oregon game is going to pay out
$200 for me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it'll be 136 profit for me. I'd only put 150 on it.
Value, but your guys' time is value. You would do it. It was a $5 buy-in, but
we want to care more about this, right? We want to care more about it.
People will invest more if they know if I'm investing $100, I have a chance to win $2,500 or $2,000 or whatever.
But I'm an idiot. Couldn't get it done in time.
Okay.
Well, let's do it. So that's the plan. It's Friday, December 29th. I'm going to send the email out to my connect at BetOnline, and we'll get this going. And we'll give it one good shot. Friday, December 29th.
Shout out to the top 3 that get that ticket to the tournament.
Yeah, I missed that's why I was pissed. I was pissed at that. I got fucking 4th place.
I forgot. So check, Bluff, Williams, and Drunk Daddy. So Trap God gets that ticket. $109 ticket.
Congratulations.
Okay, I'm going to put this email together for Fed here and get this set up for us for Friday, December 29th. A last hurrah. All right. Thank you, Jose. Thank you.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't worry. I'll tie a bow on this bitch. We've spent 3.5 hours. Let's get this up and rolling. It's nice to see everyone. Ramon, Dave, Tim, Jimmy, it's nice to see you as well. We've been on for a long time. If you don't know us already, I don't know what you've been watching for the last couple of hours. And we'll see you guys on, I guess, the next month or not in the 29th. Do you think you said, Jimmy, the 29th of December for another poker tournament? And if not, you don't show up then, there's no more. Oh, Ramon fucked off. Ramon was like,
Ramon
fuck this.
Off, man.
Yeah, Ramon fucked
Well,
off.
see us tomorrow. There's college football streams bright and early.
Yeah.
There is. I do have a college football stream.
He was awesome. Isn't he so much fun, though? He's a fun guy.
Ramon is awesome. And we started bringing Ramon on to Who Bangin', and Mike brought him on to the Thursday, and I brought him on. Why he wasn't on earlier, I don't know. He's fucking awesome.
And he's been such a supporter of Pete and I. So it's but now we got him. So
yeah, shout out to Ramon. I have to go shit out some shrooms. So see you guys next time.
That's gross.